WYDOE Podcast, episode 33, the first official ladies' night. Hey, let's go.
Why?
One time for anybody out there chasing their dreams. One time for the family. One time for my day ones. And one time for the bad bitches in the back that's rocking with it, girl. Play with me. She want daddy to look at her, okay?
Thank you, Wydoe.
That person in the mirror last week, last year, last month, 5 years ago, it's the only person you're in competition with. And just like that, baby, we are officially live on the official WYDOE Podcast with your boy Wydoe. I'm out here on my host shit, on my narrator shit, because tonight is the official first segment of Ladies Night on this beautiful fine Tuesday here in sunny South Florida. Your boy reporting live. Today's a quick episode that I've always wanted to do since I made the platform. Obviously, everybody's doing podcasts these days. Everybody's got shows. And as you know, everybody likes to have female guests come on. And they want to pull games, spit at them, what's your position, all this weird shit. We're not doing that today. Let's just get that out the way. This is your boy WYDOE. We here for the real talk, real banter, only the real. Today's going to be educational. We're going to learn from these ladies. I got three ladies on my panel, three beautiful women that are going to come be with WYDOE. I'm going to try to hold it down dolo here and learn from them. Figure out what they like, what they want, the things in modern day, relationship, talk, love. We're going to find out. I've had a bunch of guys. I've asked all my dudes, what is love? Now we get to talk to three legit females with a great perspective. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring on all three. We've got Caitlin. We've got Avi in the building. We've got Zayna. It's great to see all you guys. Thank you for joining.
What's up?
How we feeling? Everybody you can kind of introduce yourself if you want. Zayna, Caitlin, Avi, 1, 2, 3. How we feeling? Where you feeling? Where you from? What's your name? Welcome to the show.
I mean, you done said our name like 3 times, so I just.
It sounds better when you say it, Kate. How you doing? Okay, so they don't want to introduce themselves. No. I guess I'll do it. Below me is Zayna. Right here is Caitlin. Okay, down there is Avi. Okay, we're all in the building. I'm WYDOE. I appreciate you guys coming in, tuning on. Anybody watching live, I appreciate you. Hit the comments. Let us know what you want to know. I'll ask these ladies for you. Anybody watching moving forward, I appreciate you. So thank you guys for coming in on this ladies' night, WYDOE Podcast official. I'm going to ask a bunch of questions. We're going to have some good convo. Do not hold back, okay? I got no feelings. I'm not a guy that has his feelings hurt. Do not be scared to hurt my feelings. Let me know how it is. Keep it real with me, okay?
Okay.
So we can go ahead and do it. I guess we're a little nervous here, okay? You should have heard these ladies before we got on live. Now they want to be all waiting for me and shit. So
we just got to warm up a little bit.
Right, like damn.
And hey, you see, we're learning here. This is what we're doing, people. You got to warm them up, okay? You can't just jump into it and get full.
Wow. Normal men behavior. Crazy.
Here we go, Caitlin.
I want to ask you guys this. What are some of your wants, needs, and requirements? I think every girl has something she wants, something in a guy she wants, something she needs, and then there's something that she requires. If you don't have this, there's not even a shot. So all three of you guys, what are your wants, needs, and requirements for your partner, if any?
My biggest one is respect and trust. Respect being the most important one, because if you don't respect me at all, there's no way I can trust you. You can trust me. The line is drawn after the respect.
Truth.
Touché.
I feel like that just sums it up for me.
Okay, Zayna, what do you want? What do you want from a guy, from a relationship?
Out of a relationship, I think my biggest want, because I feel like trust and honesty and loyalty is like a requirement, but I want my space. Like if I ask for my space, I need my space.
Oh, yes.
Like I need it because you gonna hear my mouth about it.
Right. That's a big factor. Caitlin, what is something that you want in a partner?
Ooh. See, but I feel like it's the same thing for me. See, but I'm also, so I have a child too, but like I do things outside of it. Like if I need my space, I need my space. But then I also, like, it also is a requirement for honesty and loyalty and respect and especially like trust. Like I've had so many issues with like underlying like insecurities. Like they'll make these little cute little jokes and it's not a joke because you're really insecure about it. That's why you keep joking about it and it's constant. I
There's
can't.
always a
They do
little
it
truth.
so much. They do it so much.
It's always like, oh, you know, haha, you and your other boyfriends. It's like, I don't have those. It's you, and you're like, haha, yeah, you and your boyfriends. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Thank you, please. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
See,
the fuck
that's
up.
big. And I
And
think
it's always as it
space
comes
is
with
big.
little jokes. Yeah, no, it's little jokes, but it's not real. It's insecurity. It's literally just underlying, trying to see if they can catch you. The one time you slip
Right.
up and you're like, yeah, for sure, they're there.
And I'm gonna be the
for
one
me.
to be like, yeah, my other boyfriends, they're not asking me these questions.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
they're waiting for me. Do I need to tell them you're gone? Do I need
That's
to send a
right.
text out?
And I think a lot
Okay.
of people don't understand that right there. A lot of times when they're joking, both sides, girls too, when you're joking and shit, there's a little truth in it. There's a little bit of truth. They almost want to
Always.
judge your reaction off of the joke.
Yes.
So
To see what
I
they can get away with.
actually now I stopped doing those little jokes with people just because I feel like the stuff that comes out of your mouth, you're manifesting. So eventually you're gonna say it enough times to where there are those little things. So I've stopped with those jokes like, oh, you and your little, I stopped with those because like if I'm messing with, if I'm fucking with you, like, and I'm fucking with you heavy, like I don't want that
Correct.
to be brought into, you know, fucking up what we got going on.
Right.
And now what about requirements? What is a requirement that is a must?
I mean,
I
if
think
we
these
go,
vary. These vary. Obviously, someone with a kid will vary. Zaina right here is a big animal person. I think that goes into play. What are things that are requirements? There you go, Zaina. Now she's thinking. What are requirements?
So I'm a very like, I get my own shit. I got my own stuff, you know? Like I don't ask for anything. Don't tell me no. If it's like something that you don't want to do, we can have a conversation, but like let's have a conversation and just don't tell me no because I'm gonna go get it done regardless. My animals are out of like if you don't, I have cats. If you don't like cats, my cat's not going, you're going. I'm sorry. But there's no choosing between that. Also, like I work at animal hospitals, so like if I need to bring something home, you can't tell me no. It's just not gonna happen for me because I'm be like, okay, well then you can go, and me and my additional family member will be cool. We'll be chilling.
That makes sense. Now, Avi, what about you? What is a requirement that you require in a man and a partner in a relationship? Getting serious.
I feel like individuality would be one, as in like, okay, now that we're in a relationship, oh, this I can't hang with my friends or I can't go out and these different things. This is not that. I feel like you as an individual, you can do those things, you can go have fun because me, myself as an individual, I need that space. I need that time with my friends. Once I fall in love with someone, you're not the only person I'm capable of giving love to. So that's not gonna work.
And too many people, they start here, they meet someone great, and then they almost go too much on this side, both ways, girls and guys. But you got to consistently be you. That's what attracted them in the first place.
Correct.
Exactly.
So now on that, Zaina, you just brought up a nice take with the animals. We'll ask you and everybody else. We can kind of go from there. So if you meet a guy, he's a 10. He's checking off all your boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tells you straight up, Zaina, listen, I want to move and you can't bring your animals. It's me or the animals. It's me or the cats.
So this is my thing. First of all,
if he's allergic, I mean, he can't just be a petty ass dude. He's allergic to him.
They have
Take
shots.
a Benadryl.
They have allergy medicine that doesn't make you drowsy. But my thing is I've already done that whole like living with somebody, and I'm not doing that. Like, I feel like if I'm taking the next step to where we're moving in, like I need an engagement ring on my finger now. Like I need. Like, you need to have your own shit, and I want to have my own shit. That way, like, if it doesn't work out, neither one of us are looking for a place to go. Like, so I feel like that's not going to be an issue because, like, if you don't like it, you have somewhere else to stay, you know?
Exactly.
And I'm not I'm not getting married to somebody that has a problem with my animals. Like, I went to a humane society once, and this guy had his dog for 2 years and got rid of it because of a female. And he was like boohoo crying. Like, no, I wouldn't.
Oh,
you could find another female. I'm one of those people that, like, if you're not happy with this, you could go. I'm not selfish. I'm not bitter, but like, you can go. But like, they're gonna go to a shelter and not find a home and be stuck there for forever. Fuck no. You could find another bitch with another house. Sorry.
And with 8 billion people on this fucking planet, why would you want to be with somebody that's already diminishing something you love, diminishing the animals, diminishing? Why not get someone to add to it?
Yeah, we're here to compromise.
You want more? Me too.
Okay, this is a good question I've always wanted to ask females. So in my opinion, I'm a different kind of guy. I can't speak for all men. I know a lot of boys. I know a lot of homies. They're not all the same, trust me. But I'll speak for me. I'm a little different. I'm an Aquarius, if that fucking matters. Who knows?
Oh.
Right. I don't know. Maybe they know.
What does that mean?
I'm not really
what does that mean?
Like, I don't know much about Zodiac. All I know is I'm an Aquarius because I'm in January. But some girls were like, "Oh, well, that explains it." Oh, well.
Yes.
And I'm like, what does that mean?
I'm a little offended. What does that mean?
I'll go on Zodiac for 1 second. Here we go.
Men Aquarius. Yeah, we'll come back to it.
I see the apps. I've had girls show me the apps. Okay, look, it's reading you. Sometimes it is real, but I'm like, okay. But here's my thought. Now, if you wake up at a certain time of day, right? You get up at, let's say, 9. But all of a sudden, you're waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You're going to be a different person when you wake up. When you wake up long night, you're going to be a different person, right? So you're a different personality when you wake up. What if the Zodiac shit is you woke up, you were born a different time of where the earth was and where the sun was, and maybe that is explaining personalities. I don't believe it, but when I get high enough, I think about it, it makes a little bit of sense. So you guys tell me if I'm fucking tripping.
It has something to do with it, but I wouldn't say your horoscope or your zodiac sign does not make you, though. There's certain aspects in the sign that can relate to your personality, but I wouldn't say it makes you totally. No.
Correct. Okay. I agree.
Because I always love it when people, you're an Aquarius. I love it. I'm like, well, you still don't know me because I've met a few people with the same birthday and they ain't like me. So
honestly, I get that, like, because I'm Pisces, but I'm like, I start Pisces, so I'm on the cusp. But like, I get a lot of, I didn't think you were Pisces, and I'm like, yeah, because don't play with me. That's why.
Unfortunately for me, as an Aries, I am always called out for being an Aries because it's very obvious.
That's a given. That's actually a given.
Again, I had no clue.
Aries, so
I would have known one was blonde, curly hair, red hair. I wouldn't know no fucking zodiacs. Okay, that's the man how we look at things. But here's my question. I believe as a dude, okay, I've seen plenty of fine women. I've dated them. I've been with them. I've met them in the clubs. I promise you, I cannot recall not one of the great, beautiful women I've been with, what mascara she was wearing, whether it was some Walmart bullshit or whether it was a top of the line, okay, Slay by Ella. Not a clue. It could have been Walmart, baby. You still fine. Let's go.
Right.
What things? Okay, so I'm unimpressed by the crazy mascara. It looks good, baby. I don't need top of the line. I don't know. What things are guys wasting their time on, or what things are you guys unimpressed from guys that we try so hard and care so much about?
Money. Oh, I got my own. Like,
preach.
I feel like for me, I'm a very hard worker and I'm going to get it. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to chase it. I'm going to, like, that's my top of the line. And I feel like if guys be like, oh, when they first meet you, I can do this for you. I can do that for you. Baby, I could do that for myself, actually. So, like, what characteristics do you have that's, like, going to put you apart from everybody else that's in my messages? No cocky shit, but I'm pretty. A lot of people message me. But, like, what are you doing that's different? Oh, I can take you here, or I can take you out to dinner. I have food at home. I'm not trying to go out. I'm not trying to be out. So what, like, I just feel like people like to flex money, and it's like, I have my own money. I don't need that. I'll take you on a date if that's the case. Like, if I want to go out. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like people flex that. Or nowadays, a lot of men are conceited in how they look. Like, okay, you look good, but what else do you got going on? What are your goals? What do you want to see in your future?
That's a big one right there, Zane. That's a big one. Avi, Caitlin, give me something that you're unimpressed with that men try so hard to do.
Can I just say the full on like matching like Gucci outfit? Can we stop? Can we please? Can we have a
So
discussion?
you're fine with mismatching brands, or what are we saying here?
No. I mean that. Listen, as long as you don't look like a bum, I'm okay, because I'm not gonna go out looking like a bum unless that's the mood. Unless we're going out and I have my hair in a bun, I got sweats on, and we're booking it, because I don't give a fuck.
Sometimes you just got to hit the store.
But like, if we're going out somewhere and you have like a nice shirt, some jeans, whatever on, cool, great. If you show up dead for real, if you show up in a Gucci shirt, Gucci belt, Gucci pants, Gucci flops, I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm gone. Goodbye. You're goofy.
Too much.
Like, you're goofy. Like, I hate that. I promise you on my life. Like, all these people are like flexing in their photos. Like, oh, look at the
Tagging it.
Right.
Please, you're not getting a brand deal, baby. Please.
So same thing, same kind of thing. How you didn't? I don't remember the mascara. You didn't remember what designer he was wearing?
No, I don't give a. See, I don't about that stuff. I don't know. Some girls do. God, God bless those people. Great, cool, great. That's your vibe. But like me, I can't do it. I don't care about that shit. Like, if you have some nice shoes, okay, great. You got some nice shoes. I'm not about to spend $500 on no goddamn shoes like y'all might. But like, no, I can't do it. I can't. I think the overdoing it on like, because it's not even like a you thing most of the time, in my opinion, because girls do it too. Like, it's not like you want those things because you really enjoy those things. It's you want these things to flex for your friends and all the people looking at you like on social media to make them feel like you living better than what you might actually be living like.
Right.
So, like, it's fake. I don't like, y'all both out of the four of us, follow me, whatever, y'all know me. So it's like, I'll post in my damn gym outfits. I don't give a fuck. I'm out. I'm gone. Yeah. So like, I really don't. I don't know. It's different for me. It's very different. Very, very.
You gotta be real. And now, Avi, what does unimpressed you throughout the years with guys?
So I can agree with Zena. The thing is, I don't want a guy who don't have money, because if I have my own, you need to reciprocate that same energy. We're not, I just can't see myself dealing with somebody who don't have their pockets right, because why are you focused on me? You shouldn't be. So, but my thing is,
yes.
My thing is, I feel like it's not too much of a turn off if a guy's like, okay, let me take you here, let me take you there. But my thing is, aside from that, who are you? Like, when you take me to these places, are we even gonna bond? Are you funny? Are you sensitive? Like, like, I want to have a good time. So
can
yes,
you teach
can
her?
take me
Can you
here
teach
and
her
take
something?
me there, but exactly, can we have an intellectual conversation? Like, am I gonna be bored?
And so on that, I feel like a lot of guys these days, we see the CEOs, we see the big dogs with all the money, with all the hoes, with all the girls. And I think it discourages guys that believe that I need to have my shit together, but not only together, but I need to have a lot of money right now to provide for that girl right now. And I don't think that's always the case. Some maybe, but I feel like a lot of girls, real women, want to build an empire. So as long as you are working at something, as long as you're grinding, they might go for the carpenter making 70 grand a year that really grinds every day. She knows where he's at. She sees it, rather than a dude with 200K in the bank, but he just got a lump sum, not making no more.
Correct.
Would y'all agree to that? Is it the grind?
Yeah.
Is it the hustle that you?
I think it's the work ethic. Honestly,
the work ethic.
I feel like this whole COVID thing has made a lot of people lazy, and like, before COVID, I was working 5 jobs. So like, if you can't meet me with that, like, if I don't feel like your work ethic matches mine, and like you're okay with coming home and chilling and not like trying to be better than you were yesterday, or you're just in a comfortable state, like, I don't want to be comfortable in my relationship. I'm not trying to settle down in a relationship. I'm trying to grow in a relationship. Like, and if I feel like if you're not giving me that, or like if you can't come home and be like, this is what I did today, and I can't learn nothing from you, or like you can't feed me knowledge, I'm gonna be like turned off, because I'm gonna be like, so this is what we're gonna do every day.
Yep.
Yeah, like we stuck in the Matrix. Like,
right. And I work hard, and I work multiple jobs, and like, if it comes down to it, like, my work ethic, I'm going to choose working so that I can get to where I need to be before I come home and want to be cuddled up and like see you and do this and do that. Like, no, I need to get some rest, because I'm about to work 6 days this week, or I'm about to be doing this. Like, I'll see you when I'm when I have my downtime. You know what I mean? So that's why I meant earlier by space. Like, I need that space because, like, I'm trying to build something for myself before I allow a man to come in and try to build me up. Like, no, we're not doing that. Like, build yourself up so I can build myself up so that when we're ready to merge, we got a whole fucking country.
Right. I think that's like the biggest pet peeve though too, is like you see like some men, you'll sit there and they'll be like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay with the job that I'm at. I don't like it, but I think I'm just gonna keep it. And you're like, but you don't like it. Like just like there was someone that I was with or whatever, and it was just like, they didn't like the job they were at. They could make more money and progress further going somewhere else and doing that, but didn't have the motivation, like did not care to be motivated to do those things. And I was just like, no, like apply to this job, like apply to this one, like let's move you further to what you want to do. And then couldn't pinpoint. He had like 10 different jobs. He was like, I think I might do this, I might do this. I'm like, no, like we can't. Like you have to have a set goal. You can't just sit here and wander around and do like, I want to do 10 different jobs within the next 5 years. I think I want to try them all. Like, good on you. Like if over time you figure out, okay, this isn't my niche, like I want to go somewhere else and do this, great. But like you got to figure out, pinpoint something first, go there and then figure it out. I had to push this man. I'm the one who applied to the job for him and made him go. I was like, here you go. I'll do the application for you, sweet pea. Like
the things we do
that exhausted me so much because I was like, this is not even for me.
Right. And they abuse that once they get that feeling. So I want to ask all you guys, how often do you think girls, women are settling for a guy because they see the potential in him? Not what he's doing now, not what he is now, but the potential of what he could be if I could change him, if I could. How often does that happen? I think I need to
exit this chat. I don't think I should have this.
we only keeping it real here on the WydoePodcast. Podcast. How often? Because I think it's lesser for guys when we see it, because I've had it where I was all the way in love on the potential of what she could be. But I think a lot of girls literally will settle for a guy because of what he could be, maybe the potential.
I think that's delusion.
I think it's social media putting in people's heads like what it should be, when off of the social media, you don't know what goes on behind these people's, like what they be arguing about, what they have going on, what even got them to the point where they're this close. You know what I mean? You don't know people's struggle. I feel like ladies do settle, and I feel like they settle because they feel like at a certain age they need to be married with kids. And for what? Like, I feel like a lot of ladies, they settle, then they get stuck into like being a mother, and then they're trying to be a wife, or they're trying to be a wife to a boyfriend, and then they get stuck in this thing, and then they lose themselves. And it's it's just not. If you're going to be a mother and you're going to be yourself, great. Love that for you. But like, if you're trying to do all this stuff and your man is not feeding you the things that you need to become a better person, a better mother, like become a better you, to be a wife, like there's a lot of women that settle, I believe. And I feel very strongly about the women that are able to do it by themselves, because like, good for fucking you. Because a lot of ladies just stay in a situation just because they have a baby, and it's like, no. Or they stay in a situation because they see the potential in having a beautiful family, or because this person looks good and I could change him. Like, no.
Yep. Not so much trying to change anymore. So moving on to the next one. How big do you guys think has social media influenced the modern day dating scene? Because I'll just speak for a guy. I'm a dude. I'm not too ugly. I'm not too fine. My DMs don't be that crazy. Okay. When I post, they think Wydoe Podcast, they hit me up. Pretty much every girl I've ever met, DMs are fucking flooded. So it's a hard balance where girls kind of have their choice, but they're staying loyal. The guys are just going at whoever responds. How big of an influence has social media infiltrated the modern day dating scene?
I feel people have literally started to gain these requirements that they don't even have for themselves as a solo person, based off the simple fact of social media, because somebody else had it. So now that's their requirement. When they talk to a guy, no, you need to do this, this, and this, but that was never even your life for your
She took him to Bali. Why ain't I in Bali?
Have you took yourself anywhere?
Exactly.
Oh.
I think it's major. So, I mean, are your guys' DMs flooded? I'm saying flooded to me means more than 3 people in it.
Mine is.
Keep it honest now. And it's not even a bad thing. It's just the difference of the modern day female and the modern day male. It's different.
I feel like social media has influenced this generation so much that, like, what the fuck is dating now? Because this is the thing. We go through this talking stage where
That's
you're
the next
talking.
topic, Zana. Next
Oh,
topic.
I'll shut up.
We're going to get to there.
I'm sorry. You didn't
Because I got to, well, let's just go right into it. Okay. We all know social media done fucked everything up. Can we please break down, okay, what the difference is between talking, dating, and then together? Is there differences? What are the levels? When do you go from talking to dating? Like, what are the rules? Let's figure this thing out.
Can I go first on this?
Let's figure this out because I need to know.
I was just talking about this and I feel so strongly about this. So, like, me personally, if we're talking, which is, I guess, getting to know, which essentially should be dating, which was dating before. I don't know what the fuck happened. But I feel like people get into this talking stage and then they get loyal in this talking stage. Like, no, we're getting to know each other. So I'm getting to know multiple people. And when I decide, like, hey, okay, I'm messing with this person. I'm liking what we got going on. I'm going to start, like, distancing myself from other people. Mm-hmm. But then...
Ding, ding, ding. Hold on, Xana. You saying there's no cheating in the talking stages?
No, there isn't.
Okay.
Me as a female, you're allowed to talk to whoever you want to. The moment you ask me to be exclusive and I'm your girl, all that shit is dead.
Okay, exactly.
It's dead. So I feel like the talking and the dating stage, which we went from talking to, I don't know.
Because you do go on dates while you're talking.
Right. And you can go on dates with multiple people, which I feel like people should do because, like, you don't know what you like. You've been with somebody for, let's just say you've been with somebody for like 4 years. You are an adult and you're changing every day. You don't know what you like anymore. So, like, you're getting to know multiple people. You're talking to multiple people. You're going on dates with multiple people. When you start dating exclusively, which is what it used to be, now we're together and everything else around us is irrelevant because now we're dating to get engaged and we're engaging to get married. But, like, I feel like people just skip that exclusiveness and it's just like, okay, we're talking, now we're not talking. And then it's just like, well, I don't even know what we were because you never even asked me to be your girl for real. Like,
I mean, you know what? Back in the day when I was in middle school, this was dating right here. You passed this in class. Do you like me? Yes or no? Okay. Circle. Or are you mine? Are we in love?
Right. Are you going to put extra stuff in my Valentine's Day bag? Because I need to know.
I think this is big here. And I think it's more big for guys because I think all girls know what talking is. They have to always teach me. We're talking. I talk to multiple people.
Yeah,
talking.
what does that mean?
Let me ask y'all this and be very honest, please. In the talking stage, when you're talking to multiple people, is it more beneficial for the guy to be talking to multiple girls and not just go all in on this one because we're talking, I really like her a lot, boom. Like, is it a turnoff for you guys in the talking stage when I'm all about you so early?
Yes, a big
Was competition good?
It's giving a red flag. I don't like when it's too much in the beginning.
That's a red flag, Avi, all the way in too fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, take it easy. What are you running from or running into? Like, I don't know.
You don't even know me yet. You haven't even seen me snap.
Yeah,
you haven't even seen me cook.
You have no requirements for me. Like, that's crazy.
You don't even.
So y'all still want to earn it. A lot of guys think like, oh, she's mine. I love her. I'm going to profess my love. It's over. Nah. Girls still want to earn it. Girls still want to win you over in some way.
Like, I want to know that I had my fair chance against whoever it is. And you pick, like, I'm not a pick me person, but like, you decided that after everybody that you've had in your circle of people, like, you are choosing me is the one that you want to move forward with. You know what I mean? And as I feel like a guy too, like, you shouldn't be like, oh, okay, like, I don't care what she does. Like, no, I want you to care because I care. But, like, I'm not, like, depending on where we are on the stage, like, I know what boundaries and what things I'm going to cross. Like, I'm not about to be like, oh, are you talking to multiple people? Because if you are, cool. That's fine. But be honest, like, and that's another thing, too. I feel like guys are not honest about it. Like, if you're talking to multiple people, just let me know. I'm not mad. But it lets me know that, like, because I'm going to move how I want to move regardless of how you feel about it. And you don't have to fuck with me. You do not have to fuck with me. I'm going to let you know that. But I just feel like a lot of times, Guys just be lying about it sometimes, and I'm just like, I'm a very understanding person, and if that's what you want to do, go do it.
See, to like touch on the other point of it though, I really think this might just be me, but I don't think it is.
Keep it real.
It's cocky shit. It's really cocky shit to me that like
keep it real.
That all of these things that like out of all these little girls that like you thought you wanted to be with, you chose me. That's right. Thank you.
See, they like that
you
shit.
know where home is, bitch. Come on. Come home. Come to mama.
I love Caitlin.
I really for real, because I think it's both sided though. Like I really think like it's really that cocky.
I feel like it's a rewarding feeling.
All these people that I know have been coming after you because you might be attractive, you might be in the gym, you might like bring all these things to the table. Maybe you have a good job, maybe like you have all these aspects that people are seeing from the outside that are like, ooh, I like that, I want that. And you said, and picked me. Right. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you. I knew from the jump. I knew he was coming. It's all right. Welcome back.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
I love it.
And in my opinion, I don't think guys like competition. We don't like it. If I think there's competition, go ahead and be with him. We shut down almost. But girls thrive in it. But I want to ask, be honest with me now. Avi, Zayna, Caitlin, be honest with me. Do girls... Okay, how do I word this? I got to make sure I word this right.
Because I know where you live.
When girls see guys that maybe they put to the side, didn't entertain them, whatever happens, right? Now you see him with a girl. He settles. He's in a relationship. Now all of a sudden his DMs get fucking flooded with the same girls he was trying for. What is the cause of this? Do girls think that when I see you happy with another girl, I just want her happiness? What is it? Are they just checking to see if I still got the juice with them? Yep. What is it?
That's what it is. I really think it depends. It depends on the girl or guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, mentality. Because some girls do that. Like some people be like, you know what?
I can still have him if I want to.
Right. Like don't get me wrong. There's very much a moment that you sometimes want to, maybe not you, maybe not, let me speak for the whole crowd, but some people would like to, reach back out and just physically, just for the physical aspect, like, yeah, if I wanted to, I could have him back. It's fine, because men do it too. There's a story on that, but I'm not gonna get into that. But anyways,
I just feel like it's too much dick out here for all that. Yes. Like I'm not looking at them.
Keep it real with them now. Keep it real.
Like, why am I gonna go deal with her and then I'm supposed to wait to hit you up? I'm not doing that.
Like, come on now.
It's like, too much out here.
Exactly. Which, with that being said, I just feel like, why would you want to backtrack? Like, just to still know that you got it. And to be fair, actually, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
See, I got them with a question. They're thinking about it now because I'm telling y'all, it's been too many times. I tried a long time to get her. I tried.
Listen though, it's so bad.
She sees me with her, and all of a sudden, I'm that guy. What the fuck happened?
No, because this is the thing though. See, I've never had to do that, but it's happened.
Me neither.
Like legitimately,
must have been the other Zodiac sign.
I wish I could really like expose this person for real. Like if I was really that,
don't do it.
I had no life.
Do it.
No, I'm not doing it right now. I got better things to do in my life. But this person dead for real. I messed with in high school. And he has a whole girlfriend, been with this girl, lives with this girl. Will try to be up on my Snapchat. I'll block him. He'll unblock me. He'll try to come back. Boy, what do you want me for? You got your wife on Facebook, apparently.
Both ways. Happens both ways.
It does happen both ways.
Like, can you please? Like, you got something for free.
And I'll say this. It happens both ways, and it scares me as a guy. Okay, I'm a loyal guy.
Easy.
If I'm all the way in, I'm all the way in. So I still believe in love and real shit. I've seen too many times where a girl gets in a whole relationship, married, has kids, and you still hit me up. Like that's scary to me off the thought of real love. Like y'all are into real love, and whoa. So on that, let me ask y'all this. We know what you guys want brought to the table. We discussed it a little bit, what you guys want. But I don't think enough people ask this. Obviously, a guy needs to come be loyal, be respectful, provide for you, do his thing, grind, inspire you, teach you, protect you, satisfy you. Hopefully he can. What are you bringing to the table? What can a guy expect if they're dating you off the rip? What can they expect from you no matter what?
if you're reciprocating all of those requirements, I can give you the same thing. If you give me shit, I'm giving you diarrhea. Like, fuck it. Like, I'm giving you everything. Like, literally, I'm setting the blaze. Like, if you really can't be that person for me, and we're still in that bickering stage, you know, we're not really gonna end it yet, it's gonna be hell for you. Because if you're not making it good for me, how can I give you that same energy? I'm literally by default gonna match your energy.
Correct. I agree with her because I require those things because I'm going to give you those things, and I just feel like I wouldn't be asking for it if it couldn't be reciprocated. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I'm asked, like if I need loyalty, you're going to get loyalty. A lot of people think because in the talking stage, like I be on games, whatever the fuck that means, but like a single me and a relationship me, two different people. I am two different people. That is completely different. So if you're needing something that I'm expecting you, like I would hope for that. Like it's just gonna be an equal balance. I feel like I'm not gonna give you shit. I wish I could be on that, but I'll leave before you give me shit. I'm out.
I will add to the list. You're gonna get a whole
I
ass
agree. It'd be
comedian.
better.
A comedian.
Yes!
That's a
Just to let
fact.
you know, you're getting a whole stand-up comedy act every time you come home because I'm obviously off the.
You actually might need to start paying me for that though.
Facts. Like, come on now. If I made you laugh after like a 12-hour day and you sitting there he, and you better pay me he in my bank account because I need it. Please. Come on, give it to me because I'm funny.
Your bank account. God damn. And now we're gonna kind of get a little crazy here, get a little deep on some things. There's a few topics that I've always wanted to know that have shocked me growing up, living life. Okay. What percentage? You guys can speak for yourselves, and you can speak for the girls you know, women you've met through life. What percentage out of 100? So I think this number is a lot higher than most think. It kind of shocked me. What percentage of women, in relationship or not, can say that they are 100% sexually satisfied with their partner? Because I have met and seen so many that have not been satisfied. They just settled and stuck with it. It blew my fucking mind. How often does that happen? Is it less than 50%? More than 50%? Where are we at?
More than 50.
This is great. See the face on Caitlin Eddie? You see that? That's the reaction I've been seeing. I was shocked my mind.
I'm out. What flag? What people stay when they're not sexually satisfied for real?
Not stay. How many females are sexually satisfied?
Oh,
If they have 10 partners, out of 10 partners, did all 10 make them give them 100% satisfaction? Are they at 20%?
Less than 50.
Less
than 50. Thank you, girl. I was about to say, ain't no way.
Sorry.
Oh,
I thought you said that are not, and they're just
Right.
staying, you know? Then I
Right.
was like, oh yeah, 87, 85%. But that are
that's probably like
satisfied, I feel like
I
it's
would
very
say
low.
less than 50.
Yes.
Less.
yes.
I've met girls that have never had an orgasm, don't even know what that is. And I'm just like, yo, you've been dating them for 5 years. What's going on? We need to make switches here. Okay.
5 years.
Zaina. And let me ask this. Here we go. I've been doing some math here. Okay. I'm a male. I don't know nothing about no goddamn females. Are the girls that are in a relationship happy feelings publicly provided for, but they're not sexually satisfied? Is that why they go cheat and go get somebody that can provide that and everything else is good?
Yeah.
We're keeping it all the way fucking real on this WydoePodcast. Podcast.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a twofer. I feel like a good majority, yes, but then I feel like something else is lacking somewhere else as well for them to make that like.
I don't think it's just sex. It has to be more than just sex for a girl to.
But
just
some people, it depends. It's like it really is a two. Like some people are like, oh, Ty, you're
this
mid.
ain't it.
I've gotten a text of I need a tune-up. I need a tune-up Thursday. To me, that's strictly
right.
Yeah.
Scary.
So some people will do that, but I think. So, I mean, to answer your question point blank, yes, there's people that do that. Correct. Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a buildup to it, and it's not just sexually that these people are cheating, because I just can't seem to understand that if you're sexually frustrated and you're not being pleased, you have the boldness to go cheat to be sexually satisfied, but you don't have the boldness to have that conversation to tell the man you're not satisfied. That
boom, Avi. Boom.
But you know what comes to that too, though? There's a lot of men and it's both-sided, truly and honestly, as always. But there's a lot of times like having a sexual conversation like, hey, I'm not satisfied in this way, I'd like to try XYZ, doesn't go over well. Like there's a lot of times your partner is not reciprocative, like in that conversation. They're like, I don't want to try anything new. It's great for me. I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes deters, people from actually having the conversation. Men and women, both sides have to go through
Yeah,
that.
I
So
also
that's another
feel
I'd
like
just stop fucking them if that was the case.
truth.
I
But some people
feel
don't.
like
Takes
Because you
power to
don't
do
even
that
take
now, ladies. Takes
constructive
power to do that.
criticism.
I
You
feel
can't
like
even take the criticism.
Right. No, they can't.
So you're now you're
it's both
disrespecting me
sides
because
though,
you
but
don't
I feel
care
like
about my
it's
needs.
both sides because
Yes.
to piggyback off what Caitlin said, I feel like if let's just say like if we just started and we've been trying new things and we're always trying new things, like okay, cool, like we're always trying new things and you're just not doing it for me, like yes, sit down and have a conversation and that might go well. But like let's just say you've been doing it for 5 years and your spouse is like, hey, I want to change things up. A lot of females and a lot of men these days are like, where are you learning that? And then it becomes an insecurity. And it's like, where are you learning that? And why are you trying to switch things up like that? Like, who taught you that? Like
Pornhub.com.
XX videos.
Come on now. Hey,
Twitter.
it is what it is. But it's a huge point because I feel like the communication would solve a lot. Would solve the cheating. Would solve the, both ways. Hey, if she's not a freak like you want her to be, tell her. Let her know how. If he's not doing it what you need him to do, tell him. Let him know how. But I feel like it's a lot of times they're just settling. They'll just kind of go elsewhere. But at the end of the day, I think it's difficult for the girls to talk and communicate like that. Because I know some guys, and it's crazy. I won't put nobody out, but I know some guys, right, throughout my whole life that I know both sides. I know the girl and the guy. And I learn things and I'm like, okay, well, it ain't what you think, dog. Like she it ain't that, bro. She's no. And it's hard for her to really look at him and be like, yo, I need you to fucking choke me, beat me up, slap me around and dominate me. So it's like, whoa. But sometimes when you get the girl to speak like that, full speed ahead. I got you. So the communication is fucking key, people.
It is. And I feel like if you can't have that conversation with your partner, you shouldn't be fucking them in the first place.
You should not be.
If you don't have that openness that you're giving somebody your energy and your body, and you can't speak to them about how you feel and what makes you feel good and what doesn't make you feel good, then there's no reason why you should even be having sex with that person.
Correct. Shameful.
Like, hey, just so you know, like, and they shouldn't take it anyway because if they know you, which they should know you if you're having them if you guys are doing those activities, but like if you guys are fucking, like I just feel like you should be able to have that conversation like, hey, just so you know, like I wasn't feeling this, or during it be like
during say something
during,
it's always good to have combos right in the middle.
In a nice way,
right? Like hey, I like this, do this,
right?
I feel like coaching during might be a little bit more easier than afterwards, and you're like this wasn't it.
That's when the feelings
and then
come.
You just have to, and then it's going to happen again, and you're still not going to say anything. And then afterwards, it's just like, okay, either it's going to end or they may go cheat. 9 times out of 10, in the talking stage, it's going to end. But I don't.
Anyway,
so.
And now, what are your guys' beliefs on the time frame of which you should wait to be sexual with your partner? I know we all love Jada Waiter. She straight up said it needs to be on the first night. If I'm serious about him, I need to know what I'm signing up for. I know some girls make you wait. What's your guys' opinions on the time frame?
I don't.
Is there one? Is it all the vibe? Is it chemistry? I mean, hey.
I feel like it's chemistry.
Yeah. I don't think that there's like.
That was a good little high note there, Zane. You can fuck around and be on the song with me.
I don't think that there's like necessarily like a time frame, but I just feel like it depends on how comfortable I become with you and how quickly I become comfortable with you, because like normally I'm not getting to that point unless I'm trying to make you my man. And if I'm not trying to make you my man, I'm not trying to do that with you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like I don't really think that there's a time frame, but I feel like you can like read, like as females, like our intuition, like we can read people, and it's like, okay, cool, we can go to the next level,
Yeah, I got you.
I feel like that's more of like really a personal thing. I feel like that really depends on the person, their vibe with that person. Like, I don't think there's like a standard limit, if you will. Like, that really
Right.
depends on that
Everybody
person.
probably got their own limit per guy, per
Exactly.
situation.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Another big one I got written down here. Maybe we might have 3 different answers here, people. You never know. How prevalent, how important, how big is the female group chat? Because in guys, I don't think we have one. If we get a new girl hooked up with, I'm not going to my group chat. Yo, I got her. I know for sure. Some girls, maybe not all. If I do something bad with a girl, if I fuck up, if I do something great, it's going in that goddamn group chat. So you almost got to get approved by the group chat to be real. Do you guys have group chats like that? Is that real? Or
No,
am I tripping?
I learned to stop doing that early because bitches will fuck your nigga for real. Like, they really will. So you can't be doing all that. Like, you can't be giving all that information because they will really bag your nigga behind your back. Like,
I actually don't have a girls group chat that I speak to friends. Like, I have maybe 1 or 2 separate friends that I talk to, but I don't have like a group chat of female friends that I'm like, oh, by the way, this and this and this happened. Like, if I feel like it's necessary to tell one of my female friends, like, this is what's going on, I really only have 2 people that I really go into depth of, like, that.
It sounds to me like you used to have one, both of you guys. Was it used to be group chats or never been on that?
No, I've never been in a group chat. Maybe my sisters, like my actual sisters, I have a group chat and I'll put some shit in there. But like friends, I don't have like a group chat to where I'm like talking about a nigga to them. Like, I have 2 friends, 2 separate friends that don't even live near each other that I call and I'm like, this is what's going on in my life. Like, or this is what's going on with this nigga. I guess this is what's going on. You know, like, yeah, I don't.
granted, if, like, you know, I'm out to eat, I could be like, oh, you know, girls, let me send you the low just in case, you know, I'm with da 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 da, or I'll be like, oh, he splitting the check, whatever. Just give them a little update, but not too much, not too much, not too much.
Yeah.
Not every time we doing something, you guys know everything. No, not too much.
I have like 2 group chats, but like one is centered towards like they're my lifting friends or whatever, like my lifting besties, whatever the hell. My other one that I used to have, I no longer have. It got to the point where like a bunch of us were making, you know, terrible relationship decisions in our lives, and it was just so it became a joke because they'd be like, oh, are you with so and so again? Are you going back to that?
Yeah.
Instead of holding each other to a standard, it was a joke.
Yes, it was legitimately a joke at that point because we would tell each other all the time, no, he's terrible for you. This is a terrible combination. You both don't work. Like, stop. And then you get a selfie with your bag with him. And it's just like, now it's a joke at this point because we're not listening to one another. So let's just make life funny. And now that group chat no longer exists, probably for the betterment of our relationship.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So if we are, I guess we can break this down into 3 phases. How important or how bad is the liking of photos on Instagram of other girls? If I'm dating you, if we're talking, if we're dating, and that's pretty much it. Talking versus dating. How bad is it for me to like other girls' photos? Maybe leave a fire emoji. I don't know what it means to other people. To me, if I put a fire emoji, shit looks fire. Good job. I see you. Doesn't mean I love you. What does it mean to y'all?
The comments are too much.
Okay. Comments and likes a different ball game.
Yeah, you're doing a lot with the comments.
I don't know.
In
about
a row,
likes. I feel like
we'll go talking stage first. Talking
okay,
stage. Is
so
it a
this
problem?
Is my thing. I just feel like in the talking stage, I don't really care. In the dating stage, I'm not too big on like, oh, you like this bitch photo because like then they like just because like I don't let those things get to me in a sense, but like if it's like some sneaky shit and I peep some shit or I know a female or I know how she acts and I'm like, I'm not gonna say nothing,
that's
but
big right there,
I'm gonna look and be like, I'm not fucking with that, and I don't like seeing your name under that. Like, I just don't. But that's just me. I'm not gonna come out and say that. Like, I'm just gonna think it because like you might not know the things that I know about this person, or you might just think she looks good, and you're allowed to think that a female looks good. I feel like, you know, like I look at females too, and if I'm like, yo, babe, look at this, and you don't look, I'm gonna be pissed off because like, bitch, I'm telling you,
put you on. Look,
you know, but right. I don't know. I just feel like, and if a girl looks good, if a girl looks good, she looks good. Like, I'm not gonna degrade a woman and be like, oh, this and that. Like, it's cool. I think what gets me is like seeing your nigga's name all down this bitch's page. That I'm just like, I might not like that. But I might not say nothing either because like I'm also not that insecure. And if you wanted to and you wanted to, you would. And I'm like, me saying something to you is not going to stop you from pursuing somebody else. Like so there's a lot of stuff that
So it's so weird, right? So like with someone older, because whatever, you dabble sometimes, but with someone older than me, like he was very like weird about the liking of photos and shit, and he was very much like if he knows that you like his photo, he thinks that's you wanting his attention, he's gonna message you. And I'm like,
no,
for one photo, like not even like, it's not like I went on this man's page like in middle school or in high school, we would just, hey, you wanna know I like you, here's 10 likes really quick, like notifications, like it's literally, it's all my scrolling. I'm like, oh, okay, double click. Sometimes on Instagram, you just be mindless. You'd be like, all right.
Bro, me. Like that's why I don't think nothing of it, because I just be scrolling and double tapping. I might not even see your shit. I might not even see it. It's like, did you see what I just posted? And I'm like,
no.
Right.
So I think it's so weird to me. I feel like it's come from like a root of insecurity, no lie. And I don't know like who began this, because you know how people are when social media became like real big. People started posting like their whole little, oh, this is my mantra. Like, oh, if you like another person's photo, then you're automatically doing XYZ, and you like me, you don't like me. And people started to follow that mantra, however you pronounce it. And they're just like, it's rooted in insecurity, because it's like, if I'm liking this man's photo, okay, great, cool, whatever. I like everybody's photo.
I might not even look at the photo
on my For You page, and I have to unfollow you because why are you on my For You page? So I don't know. I think it's just an insecurity thing with like comments though. Like it depends for me personally. For me, it's like it depends on the comment. Like if I see like a fire emoji or whatever, like, oh, okay, great. I guess you thought that was fire, but whatever. I'm the only one that's lighting your candle, but fine, it's cool. But if it's like hearts, I don't care. Really and honestly, what color heart you want to put on these people's pages, you put a motherfucking heart and I'm smacking you.
Something, right?
Like,
yellow and shit don't count.
Like that's weird to me, because then you'll put like a broken heart. You're like, oh, it just means I'm showing love. What?
You could have liked it. That was enough love. You didn't have to put the double tap. Like the heart
was enough. The extra comment, I don't, because then we get FBIs. We become FBI, and I will go on that girl's page. I'll go on her tagged photos. I'll go through the comments. I'm crazy, obviously, but like
FBIs, we are FBIs.
Now I want to know, like, has she wrote you back? Does she have a boyfriend, or does she have a boyfriend and she's still writing you back? Like, we're gonna figure this out.
Right.
I work for Criminal Minds. I write Bureau of Investigations.
Yes.
I'm gonna find
likes turn to DMs, and I don't like friendly jits, so. That's my
simply put, and I think most guys don't like friendly females. Like I said, okay, I'm Aquarius, whatever. I like mean girls. I want the girl that doesn't give no play to anybody. That most people don't even get a shot. I want her. I'm gonna try, dog. I'm gonna try. No one likes no friendly people. Girls don't like no friendly ass dude either.
Uno reverse. I have a question for you.
Okay.
So do you believe that a female is being friendly in some essence in the wrong way if she just has the personality to like make people laugh? She's always like talking, like joking with people, everyone, men, women, whatever. Do you feel like she's being too friendly if she's making multiple people laugh that you're around?
Not at all. I've dealt with this. So if you are a extrovert person and you thrive in groups, you thrive being outside, you thrive with lighting other people up, that's just you, baby. You got to do you. When we're out in public, do you. When it comes to that Instagram, when it comes to them social medias, that's all by choice. That's all by intent. So if you're entertaining all these dudes, even though you're not saying, yeah, I want to fuck you, but you're talking to them, you're entertaining that. What are you doing? I know what he's trying. And what are you doing? You're entertaining that bullshit. If you're in person, it's different. Thrive, be you, baby. Some girls literally do that. And then I hate to see the guys that take that away from them. And now they're a shelled girl that can't be themselves anymore. So in public, be you, do you. Them DMs, that's where I kind of, all right, what are we doing? You're entertaining these people for what? What do you want to talk about? Does he work for you? What are we talking about here? And then my thing is this, we'll lead right into the next segment. I don't care if you want to be a entertainment and you want to talk to everybody, you want to go hug dudes. Some girls just like to hug everybody. Some girls love to call everybody babe. If you know it, you know it. It's okay. The cheating aspect, though. Here we go here. What is cheating to you guys? How big is that? How important is that? How are you, like, my opinion, that's the only thing that's going to get me away from you. If I really like you, you get one shot with me, my full trust. Once I really trust in you, I'm loving you, I'm liking you, you got it. You got me. Once you mess that up, I'm gonna pray for you. Good luck. You know, I gotta move on. There's no more chances. She did reasons. You get the shot, you get the love, the trust. Once you fuck that up, you fucked it up. What are your guys' opinion on cheating in the modern day?
Cheating is hard to come back from.
Mm-hmm.
It really psychs your head. Like,
I don't think
everything's
I
different.
ever come back from it. Truly, like I see so many people
Yeah,
who like
everything's
go
different.
back into the relationship with a person and then they've done it multiple times, and I'm like, for me, that's like a hard no. Like legitimately, the first time you've ever decided to emotionally cheat on me, physically cheat on me, any type of cheating to me, like I'm out. Like I can't come back, because in my mind, you're gonna do it again because you had the capacity to do it once. No matter what I've brought to the table, no matter what I've showed you, like you're gonna do it again, because in some way, shape, or form, you decided it was right for you to do it then. So what changes now because we've talked? Like, I don't know. I can't go back into it. And I feel like emotionally cheating is almost worse than physical for me, because I'm very like, I have a big heart. So really, when I trust someone, when I'm like full in, like I'm all in, like there's no telling me nothing. I'm in. So
Yep.
it's like emotionally, like if you step out, like if you're conversating with someone else and you're telling them things that you don't feel comfortable telling me, or like you're delving into shit that we've never even talked about, that you're like, you know what, this person, this random stranger that I've never met or I know from childhood or whatever, like is able to have this kind of intimacy with me, and I'm telling this person, oh, I can't talk about it with Caitlin because, you know, XYZ, like that bothers me. That to me is like, you're doing a, like, why? And then you want to hide it. If anything has to be hidden from your partner, it's cheating, no matter what it is. If you have to hide it, if you cannot tell me, hey, I've messaged so and so, you know, I wanted to talk to them about it, they kind of get it a little bit better, they know me from XYZ. If you can't tell me that and you're hiding that and you're like, oh, she's just a friend, it's fine, it's cheating to me because you hid it from me. Why can't you tell me about it? Why can't you talk to me? Like, I think emotional is way worse, because emotionally it's like everyone's in a, I mean, I guess females technically are like more so the emotional creature. But like everyone's emotional, right? And I think it hits men hard too sometimes. They just don't like to admit it. But emotional is just so hard. Like, you can go and fuck anybody. Anybody is a body. Like, there's pussy, there's dick, there's whatever. It's everywhere, right? So like,
Yep.
you decided to do that, that's whatever. You decided to step out and like do some grimy shit, like I can't do that. Physically, it's like I could look at you and be like, all right, bet, that's fine. Like I won't lose sleep over you fucking another bitch, truthfully, because I but anyways, emotionally,
Most girls got to realize they're the prize. So if he's willing to walk away from the prize and get a prize up, you got to just hone in on yourself.
correct. And if you emotionally fuck me up, like that's gonna keep me up for days. No bullshit, because I can't get over shit like that.
And so nowadays we have a huge influx in the OnlyFans industry. I've even thought about getting on OnlyFans, not to get naked for them. I want to be a fucking therapist. Okay, pay me $5, I'll solve your problems. Here we go. But it's a huge market these days for the females. OnlyFans, right? But even past OnlyFans, because as we all know, there's just not a big market for guys. Not a lot of girls looking for naked guys on their lunch break. I don't think as much as dudes looking for fucking naked girls. Maybe, I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't think so. So here's my question.
I'm not buying dick.
That you can't even feel it. You're just looking. But a lot of dudes want to look at some bitches during their lunch break and they're married. It is what it is. Here we go. Here's my question. From the beginning of time, before OnlyFans, the question was, could you date a stripper? Could you be with a stripper? She looks great, but that's how she gets her money. For the girls, could y'all date a porn star? He crosses every box off for you, but his way of getting that bread is he goes and he's a goddamn porn star and he's good at his job. But he loves you. He's great for you. Is that a deal breaker? Talk to me.
Deal breaker.
I think that's a deal breaker just because, like, let's just say you're at work for a long time, and I want some. And then you're too tired because you've been fucking all day. Like, no.
Like, that's crazy. How does that? That's crazy to me. It's not gonna work.
No.
So I
I
guess
don't
I'm
know.
like the oddball. Like it's not a deal breaker to me. So I'm the oddball here.
I
I
mean,
just feel like it's weird, right? So it would be an adjustment period of time that you would have to figure out, okay, this is their schedule, this is what they're doing all day. Like I've spoken to people who I believe like look better than me. Cool, great, whatever. That's my own little thing. But like I've told them, they told me, oh, this girl, you know, I don't know why they want to talk to me. I'm like, you're attractive, dog. Like get it together. Like I get it. People are gonna want XYZ. So if they're like a porn star, right, and they're constantly fucking girls all day, like or whatever, like, you know, do your job. Like make the money that you make. Do what you're good at. If you come home, I mean, and you gonna try to give me some BS that you tired, I would be upset too. But I can't. It wouldn't be.
yeah, I think that's why I would be upset because
It wouldn't be. I couldn't.
I
I would
wouldn't.
just like, you know what, go get that pill from the gas station they be talking about. And you got right.
Nah, like they just got the work, baby. Now we going to dinner. We're gonna hold your hand. Like you get things that
No, see, I don't know. I wouldn't care about the work that you're doing. Like I don't care about that. But like if it comes a time and like you come home and I'm like, I'm on it and I'm like, yo, and he's like, I'm too tired today. I'm gonna be like,
right.
so do I need to go become a porn star?
I also feel like too, a lot of people they're like, okay, you know, porn stars go through extensive testing and things like that.
Yeah.
But there's always a window. There's always a window. So now you're putting me at risk for infection because you're fucking 15 clean bitches a day. Who knows how clean they really are, because who's to say the test results aren't delayed? It's still formulating in your body. And then now I have it early onset. No.
All right, we'll take it one step back. Because the only reason I said the porn star, because I feel like the stripper was the main question. No one, once you get a girl, you don't want no one to really see her naked. You can see her, but not her naked. And she's dancing on dudes. Like, that's my baby right there. So I feel like for the girl perspective, he's fucking a lot of girls. Like, but what about a dude that does OnlyFans and not how I would do a therapist? He's out here posting his pictures. Are you okay with that? No touch, just look.
I mean, get your money. I'm like, okay, so this is my thing. I'm very like, I don't shame, like, I'm not here to shame you of how you get your money. Porn star thing is a little excessive because, like, if I want it and you're not willing to give it, like, that's a problem to me. But I feel like if that's how you make your money, that's cool. If you're not meeting up with these females, that's fine. Do what you got to do because that's how you're making your money. That's how you're paying your bills. I'm not paying your bills.
That's a fact.
I support the naked hustle, but you can't be my man. Not even gonna work. Fuck with you.
That's a deal breaker.
I can't do it.
I've had a bunch of guys on. I asked them, can you date OnlyFans? Hell nah, why don't I? And I'm
You want
like,
to know
yo,
what's so crazy?
that's your business partner, dog. It ain't. Let's go.
You know what's so crazy is I just find it so crazy. Let's break away from OnlyFans. That guys will get with a female and they see her post and they see what she be posting and she's posting in her bathing suit and she's posting in this and she's posting in that, which is what got him. But the moment they get into a relationship, she can't post that no more. You got me.
Right.
This is social media, baby. I was posting this before you. You wanted me because I was posting this, and now you want me to stop because I'm getting attention.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the attention that people are giving to me. So what does it matter what I'm posting?
Yeah,
exactly. That's why I feel like I'm like, I support the naked hustle, but that's exactly why I couldn't go for a guy like that. I see what you're doing. I acknowledge that. Who am I to think that I'm about to change you? Because I'm not, and I'm not paying your bills, so I can't change you.
That's a fact. We'll move on a little bit. So I think everything in life is all about balance. A lot of people think, oh, you can smoke weed, you can drink it, you can do everything you want, but you can also drown from drinking too much fucking water. Everything is balanced. How much of a balance is it from the girl's perspective for guys trying to get with you? How much of a balance do guys have to balance out being a nice guy, being an asshole, being a little cocky, confident? How much does that play into part? Because as we know, assholes, mean dudes, unimpressed dudes get all the girls. And it's not because they're saying, yo, fuck you, bitch, you're an idiot. But it's just a little, I think, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, it's they create a chase. They create I want him. He doesn't need me. He's not all over me like this nice guy is. Good morning, beautiful. How are you? I want you to have a great day. That's cool, but I think that goes out the window real quick, girls. Y'all tell me.
I am not chasing a man. unless I love him, I might jog a little bit, but I'm not chasing a man. And there's a thin line in chasing. Like, what are you chasing him for? You know, like, I just feel like if he's trying to leave you, anything, there should be no chase ensued. Like, you need to just leave that alone. There should be no chase.
Only I said that I've had girls tell me, I'm like, why are you fucking with him? Like, there's I like the chase. Why? I like the chase. I'm like,
I don't like nonchalant guys. That's lame.
I want to.
You should be
like,
just enough.
I feel like there's like a fine line though, because like I think there's a fine line between somebody being sweet and somebody being clingy, and I feel like people mistake the two.
Yes.
It's like, it's one thing when you're just like, hey, beautiful, I hope you have a great day. I want to hear that. I need my man to make me feel beautiful every single day, because like you look forward to that. Like, there's a bunch of niggas in my DMs, like, but that one message, that one good morning beautiful from my man is gonna make, those messages don't mean shit to me.
That's right.
So I just feel like there's like a fine line. Put me in my place. I am a independent alpha woman, and I'm gonna speak my mind, and I don't give a fuck about what you have to say. Put me in my place though. Like, let me know, like, don't let me walk all over you, but like, let me know, like, yo, you crossing the line, watch out, like, calm down, relax. Because if I could walk all over you, I'm never going to be able to, like I said, I get my own money. I do this, I do that, like, for myself. And I am very masculine sometimes in a relationship. And I have reached the point where, like, I want to be soft. Like, I want to not have to have my fucking guard up all the time. So, like, yes, those good morning beautifuls mean a whole lot more than you just, like, not texting me all day. If you don't text me all day, that's fine. Somebody else is. Like, that's cool. That's more than fine. But I'm not about to sit here and be like, yo, you haven't talked to me all day. Or, like, make it a point to be like, like, you haven't talked to me all day. Like, no, you'll talk to me when you want to talk to me. But, like, I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, you're not talking to me? What did I do something? Like, no, fuck that. Tell me what I did so we can address it and we can fix it, things like that. Like, we can move forward. But that whole nonchalant shit, because I'm a very nonchalant person, and if I want to be nonchalant to you, I don't want to be nonchalant to you. Like, I want to care. I want to know what's going on with you. I want to know what you're feeling. Like, and I expect that to be reciprocated, because I am a woman, and I don't want to be all macho all the fucking time, because for what? That's your job.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of messages getting spread out by podcasts and shows on some, hey, if she says you anything, don't respond. That's how you get her. Ignore the bitch. I'm like,
don't double text her. The fuck, bitch? If you miss me, text me.
It's all balance. If you said good morning, beautiful, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, give her a little good morning, big head. What's up, ugly? Throw a little something off, right? Do a little something. Make her look.
Make me laugh. I mean, that makes me laugh. Like, that's funny. Like, you know, that's fine. Yeah. But like, that whole, you didn't respond back to me, so I'm not texting you back, or you pissed me off, so I'm not texting you in the morning. The fuck you mean you're not texting me in the morning? Good morning, have a good day. A simple good morning, have a good day. I'll talk to you later because I'm not in the mood to talk will go so far than you just ignoring the fuck out of me.
Yes.
Exactly. Because if you ignore me, I'm not going to chase you.
And I think that's both ways too. I cannot stand it when a female does not like confrontation or conflict, and they just shut down and ignore when something's wrong. I hate that. Like, please tell me where I fucked up, where I hurt your feelings, where I should have improved, so I know. Too many girls will just shut down. You won't hear from them in 3 hours. Then they're, hey, I'm back, babe.
Well, I wouldn't say that that's such a bad thing, because sometimes as a woman, if she's being petty, then that's one thing. But if she like genuinely cares about you and she needs time to think about how she's going to respond, allow her that time, because maybe she doesn't want to snap on you because she doesn't want anything nasty to come out, because those nasty things is what sticks with people. Like, somebody could tell you, like, you know, you guys can be vibing, and then you do one thing to piss them off, and because you piss them off, they say something negative, or they say something to hurt you intentionally. Like, if she wants to take 3 hours to not respond to you to like get her thoughts together, let her do that, and vice versa. Because the thing is like, the things you say to me, I don't give a fuck. If you say something negative to me, all the actions that you've ever done goes out of the way, because you meant that. You said it in that time, and that was on your brain, and you meant that. Like, if I'm getting into an argument with my nigga, 9 times out of 10, if I'm taking a long time to respond, it's because like I'm watching my words, because like I don't want to hurt you, because I care about your feelings at the end of the day. And like, I don't want it to be later on down the line, it's like, oh, well, you said this, and I have to keep apologizing for something because maybe that hurt you so deeply because of some, you know, like some trauma that you've gone through, and that those words just stuck with you. Like, you don't know how what you're going to say is going to affect somebody in the long run. So if she's taking those 3 hours, like, give her that. If she's taking a whole day and she's acting like something, like nothing happened, then I would just bring that conversation back up and be like, hey, like, can we talk about this? And not like in a mad way, or like everybody's angry, or like your tone of voice. Like, there's sometimes I've gotten into an argument and I'm just like, when you're calm, we can have this conversation, because like, I don't want to fight with you, because I know you're going to start saying something nasty to me, and like, I don't want to get out of character, because I don't want to say something nasty to you, and I know it's going to get pushed to that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very much so. And I just feel like, and I'll speak for myself. I'm not going to lie. Like, all right, I'll just go ahead and say it. Sometimes with the girls, I'll make a little mini argument. I like when you pissed off, baby. I like when that accent come out. Okay, get a little mad. But here's what I'll say, and you guys tell me if I'm tripping for this thought. When I'm serious with somebody or getting serious, I almost will create a conflict, obviously nothing crazy, but create a little argument, create something for her. Maybe a no, I can't come tonight, or I got to cancel the plan, something to upset the status quo. Because I feel like you don't know who the fuck anybody is until you go through something bad. You don't know if that's really your friend. Damn sure not you're really your girlfriend or boyfriend until shit has hit the fan. When everything's sweet, everything's sweet. So how much do y'all think is important to have an argument, have a disagreement, see those colors before you're 5 months in, and then you realize, oh, fuck, that's not who I want to be with.
Before you get in a relationship with someone, you need to see all sides of them. But I wouldn't say I would go and start something. But before you tell me you want to be, or you want me to be your girlfriend, before we actually get there, or I say yes, whatever, however, I need to see all sides of you, because I don't want to figure out later when I'm all into you and it's like, now I'm ignoring red flags because I'm so gassed off your love. Like,
Right.
And just so I'm clear, I'm talking little things. I'm not saying go cheat or call her a dumb bitch.
Well,
but if you guys are calling every day for an
to
hour, today cut that call off. I
activate
can't
that
call
fight
you.
or flight.
Don't even tell her why. See what happens. Girls, shut down the sex. We're not having sex tonight. He thought we were leading. When he got here, I can't. I don't want to. What happens then? Is he out? What happens when he doesn't get his shit and he can't? To me, it's both sides. Because there's power in that pussy. So if you take the power back and you see what happens when he doesn't get it, you'll see his real intentions.
So I feel like I've had like different situations to where like it's like, okay, like we're not doing that tonight, and it's like, okay, cool, and then they try anyway, and I'm just like, I just told you we weren't doing that, so now I have to go home because I already told you we're not doing that. Yep. But I feel like, I don't know, guys put themselves in weird positions because low key, y'all be, not you necessarily, but y'all be acting.
Talk to the guys, Xana. Talk to them.
Okay, so y'all just be acting weird. Like, for instance, like, I feel like when you say that you like to make like small arguments, like you don't know how small that argument might be because you don't know what she's dealing with on that day, and it might turn into something else. And I'm not saying like, me personally in a relationship, I don't like to be tested. I don't like you to do stuff to see how I'm going to react, because the thing is like, and I've had multiple people try to test me and they find out that I'm not going to react the way that you want to react. And then when they figure that out, they're like, and I'm like, I'm not like whatever you've dealt with. Like, I know that I this, and I'm like in love, and I'm this and I'm that, but like, I'm not going to sit here and feed into some of the stuff that you do. And if that's what you want to do, like, you're a grown ass man. I'm like, and it's nothing, it might not even be nothing big, but it's just a simple like, oh, I just wanted to see how you would react. Like, that's not genuine. That person doesn't give a fuck about you because he wants to take you.
They gotta give a fuck, Xana. I'm talking stages. We're not dating yet.
No. I'm saying
dating, it's a different ball game.
Even if you're talking, like, I'm at a place like, I want peace. So if you're intentionally testing me, and I'm not saying like it could be something so little, but you're intentionally testing me, I'm gonna think that throughout the like, if we do start dating, you're going to be doing shit just to piss me off or just to get a reaction and just to this, and it's gonna take me out of my peace just so that we can have an argument. If we have a disagreement, like, I'm okay with disagreements, but like, if you want to see me upset, like, why would you even like? I'm not saying like, obviously it's important to see everybody in their.
See her upset. You better see her.
You have to see somebody upset, but to intentionally make somebody upset to take them out of their peace when you may like, maybe there's something that she's not telling you that she has going on with her, and it's really not your business. Like, and you do something that day and it just sets her completely off. And she's not mad at you for you pissing her off, but she's mad because she feels like she can't catch a break. And you're just like, you're supposed to be her peace, and you're supposed to be where she goes to let all that out. And now you're pissing her off and she can't be at peace. Like, you know what I mean? So like, if it's going to be an argument and she genuinely feels and you had no intentions of making her mad, then that's one thing. But to intentionally or test somebody, even if it's the smallest thing, when you don't know what they really have going on, I just feel like that's not genuine. And I wouldn't want to be with somebody like that, because like, I'm trying to be at peace, because we have life to live. Like, there's a whole different life outside of a relationship, or outside of the talking stage, or outside of me and you, what we got going on. So like, men that do that, I cut them off, because I'm just like, you want to fuck with how I'm feeling, and it's going to get me out of character, because I'm trying to keep myself contained, because I have other shit going on. But like, if I'm mad, I'm going to express to you, and it's going to be a discussion. It's not going to be an argument. We're going to go back and forth and talk about how we feel about this. It's not going to be an argument, but you'll see me mad, and it might not be at you, but it'll be at something else, and you'll be able to see how I act when I'm mad. But like, to intentionally do it, I don't know. I couldn't be with somebody that does that. I've tried
all
to.
the fellas watching, you better fucking do that shit, okay? You better find out who she is. You just found out Zayna gonna give your ass a damn speech. You need to know. I'm ready for a speech. I'm ready for a speech. It's good to know. But it's all context. I'm just saying a little something. Everything's all sweet and giggles at first.
I feel like, don't piss me off.
Don't be blinded by the everything's sweet. And I do this with everybody, guys. I've had best friends that I thought was really riding for me, and when shit hit the fan, you folded. And I need to know that moving forward. So you're my dog, but you're just not in this circle. I can't take you to life and death situation. I can't take you in a situation where everything's on the line. So especially with a female, Zane, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're wrong, not at all. I'm with you 100%. But I just feel like too many times everything's sweet for months, for years, and then one bad fight happens, and then it's like, I gotta leave. Well, you didn't know who that was from the get-go.
You know what I mean? Maybe it was the little things that you were doing to piss her off, and then this one big, like, you know, like I said, what if one day she's like, let's just say you're married, you have kids, and this and that, and you know, like, you guys were great because it was always like, you guys have your individuality, we have the respect, we have the loyalty, and she's just overwhelmed, or she's not okay mentally, and like, she doesn't want to put that on you, because as men, you have what you need to do, and as women, we have what we need to do, and she doesn't want to put that on you. But like, all the little nicks and things that you were doing, like those build up, and she doesn't want to like cause a whole scene, but then one day, like, you just say the wrong thing, and she's mentally not okay. But not everybody expresses that, you know what I mean? Like, females will tell you here and there, like, oh, I feel like this today. And if for a man, which my favorite color is this, and my favorite color is that, like, y'all don't even try to get to know, like, yo, so what is your love language? What do you got going on in your head? What do you feel about this? Like, a lot of men don't do that. So like, if she gets to the point where she is getting nasty, or she's disloyal when she's mad, like, your favorite color is not going to fucking tell you that. Your favorite places to eat, your favorite foods, you'll learn that as y'all are dating. But like, people in our grown age, we're not asking those appropriate questions. Like, what pisses you off? You know, how do you?
And
get
most won't tell you. That's what I'm saying. You got to find that fucking shit out. You got to.
Yeah, but then you're not dealing with a mature person.
Time with themselves. Yeah. They don't spend time with themselves to even know what triggers them. So you got a whole bunch of people who are totally unaware of their own triggers, getting in relationships with people, and it just all goes.
And what Zane is saying is all true. You know, if I trigger something, doing my little one check, let's get her mad at the talking stage, and it triggers you, I would appreciate you coming and snapping on me, saying this triggered me because of this. Now I will know moving forward, hey, this is what her triggers her. I won't do that no more. But it's better to get it off early and know who you're dealing with moving forward.
Right, but I would just say maybe not to have it in like such an angry, because the thing is like,
this is all funny shit, nothing angry, just a little something, because you'll know some girls will blow up off of we're not going to the turtle, we're going to fucking hurricanes. Whoa.
Okay, but I would be pissed off about that too.
We're finding out about Zane. Okay, you better get them right wings. Okay,
wings are so much better. Them hurricane wings ain't got nothing on Thirsty Turtle. I'd be pissed off. Take me the fuck home. Take me home. I don't even want to go nowhere anymore. Hurricanes.
I hear you on that. And now, so let's go ahead and dive in. We got a couple more. I don't want to keep y'all too long here.
No, you're fine.
Let's talk about the alpha female. Okay. I don't like the word alpha, to be honest. I think alpha is more primal. I believe in independent females. There are some alpha females. To me, an alpha, even alpha males, just because you got a lot of money, you a CEO, you're not an alpha male. If you can't fix your own shit, build, if the meteor hits right now, you can't survive in the woods, you're not an alpha male. Sorry, dog. So to me, alpha female is kind of the same thing. Can you really provide for yourself? Can you really make your own shit, knit your own clothes, live in the woods? Like, you're an alpha at that point. And there are some of those. Credit to them. I think we're talking about independent females. Okay. Not a lot of those. I got my own shit. I make my own money. I make myself happy. I'm an independent female. Those are definitely rare. Alphas are a different world. I won't talk about those. But this independent female, let's talk about it here. I believe, you guys tell me, I think when you deal with an alpha female, there's different requirements. There's different standards because she doesn't need to be told, I'm so pretty, I'm so fine. Like, she does, but that doesn't solve it for her. She's got that. The money, I got that. What are you adding to? She's already running this road. She needs to find you on that other road that you're running, and now you guys are intertwined. So speak about the independent female. What does that mean to you guys? And should we be scared of y'all?
I feel like I make decisions all day long. I need you to step in and lead. If I'm not naturally submissive around you, it's not going to work because I'm just either going to be very annoyed or I'm just going to be frustrated because a man is in my presence and I'm still making decisions. I'm still, having that masculine feel. Like, why am I feeling like this? And a man is in my presence. You should take that masculinity away from me. For a minute, just ease it off. I wouldn't say take it away from me because I'm going to be independent regardless, but just ease up, like make my life a little bit easier, a little less stressful.
We going here to eat, no decisions.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. I like it. Let's go.
For real.
I think for me, I don't know. I just I have my own. I need you to have your own because I can be a provider if I want to. I can provide, I need to be able to be like, okay, cool. I need to have my trust in a man enough to even allow him to take me out of my masculinity and to allow me to the trust has to be here because the thing is I've worked hard for the road that I've been on and I know that I work hard and I continue to work hard. But as far as being an independent woman, sometimes it is nice to just not have to do it and have somebody else do that for you. You don't have to worry about this today because I got it. Or I know that you said that you were stressed out about this. I don't need to not be independent. I just need somebody to help me being independent easier. I need it to be okay, you're independent, you're on your shit. I'm independent, I'm on my shit. And we just I don't even want our lanes to merge, separate lanes, just going so that eventually it's gonna collide. But I would need to uplift and support. You need to uplift and support. I need to feel as she said, decisions. There's certain decisions that I want you to want to make. Not that I'm asking you to make it, but just take that step to do that so that I can fall into my feminine era so that I can submit and I can be okay, cool. He's got this. You know what I mean? To trust somebody to help you not be as independent, that is so scary. That is so scary.
Especially when you've been independent for so long. It's do I even trust this person for all this?
Right.
Yeah, so to kind of piggyback on that. So I have a different experience, right? Because I have a son, he's about to be 1 on Christmas. And I also teach. So mind you, I'm hyper independent almost, and not even by choice. I'm part of my aspect, in a way, because that's my job, right? And obviously my choice was to have my child, and here we are with my son. But for me being so independent, I control not only my decisions, I control my son's decisions. I control a bunch of 12, 13-year-olds decisions all day. So I'm full-time, always hyper independent, always having to make the choice, always having to say, we're going to do this. We have to do this. So I think for me too, it's super big. Like I don't think it's like trusting someone to like let go of this independence. For me, since I am a single mother and then doing this, like it's almost sometimes like a cry for help. It's like legitimately, please, like take this independence off of me for just this one decision. Like it's please, Lord Jesus, like just decide that we're gonna have chicken or steak. Like just decide that you're gonna bring home pizza because like these kids at school tried to jump me, being little menaces, hooligans, and my son's going rampant. Like I think it means so much, and I think to some people it's such a small gesture, but small gestures are the biggest things. And I think some people really just look at it as like, oh, okay, I mean, it's not that big of a deal that I didn't choose XYZ. And it's like, no, that was the biggest deal you could have made. Truly.
Honestly, I feel like the food is just choose the goddamn food.
Truth.
Yeah, just make your mind.
But just not hurricanes, but like just choose.
No,
yeah. Get some good wings for her. Make the decision. They like to have
don't ask me what I want to eat. I absolutely hate when men are like, oh, let me take you out. Where do you want to go?
Pick a place.
You asked to take me out. You need to go plan that. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I want to go home.
Like to eat the world, bitch. Just take me somewhere. God damn.
I'm not picky.
Hey, guys out there, be observant, okay? You can pick up on what she likes, where she likes to go. You can get a nice gift. You ain't got to spend the bag on a fucking Birkin. Buy her something that she knows that you know that she likes. That's my go-to.
Easy.
If you're interested in me, you should be studying me so you know well enough.
Come on now, before you get to study the beautiful body, you got to know the mind, body, and soul. So figure out what you like. But this is some real shit here before we get funny. Let me ask some real shit. We just talked about opening up to you guys, the men talking to y'all. This is a big stigma here. A lot of guys, a lot of men will and I'm on the fence because in my experience, I'd probably teach a young brother if I had one or a young person to not do this. What do y'all think about men coming to their woman? This isn't just my hoe or my talking to. This is I'm dating you. Should men come to you guys to talk about their problems?
Yes.
This is a big area where most men will say fuck no. Most men will be like, don't you dare talk to no woman about your problems. That's gonna bring
have
you
your
way
back
down.
more than your woman, though. You know what I mean?
Like I think some men are on the fence because they'll confide in a woman, and as soon as they get mad, the woman is now bringing up these certain things, and it's like, okay, now they're feeling crazy because it's like, why did I even say anything?
Yeah, I feel like that too, but I also feel like
talk to women. Mm-hmm.
To piggyback off what Avi said, I feel like that it does get like that, and this, unfortunately, this generation that we live in is so petty and so tit for tat. Like, I just feel like, I would prefer, like, if you can't come to me, then why are we together? If you can't come to me with your issues, how are we supposed to build an empire together? How are we supposed to build a family together? If you can't come to me for your issues and you're going to go to your homeboys, which some of them may not even be in a relationship, how are you going to get relationship advice or advice about something else and they don't know? Like, if we're supposed to be in this together and we're trying to make it in this world together, and I should be able to come to you and you should be able to come to me. But I feel like if you are in a relationship, you need to choose your partner wisely. And it can't be based off looks. And it can't be based off of history. And it can't be based off of how they make you feel in certain moments. I feel like if you feel like this person is going to rock with you, then there's no reason why you can't talk to them about what's going on with you. And I feel like
you can't be vulnerable with me. That's not.
Then I don't need I don't need that, because I feel like that's also where that disconnect happens, and like females be like, oh well, my man can't come to me, and because men do the same thing too. Like I can tell you something that I feel strongly about, and then they throw it in your face when they're upset, and it's just like, okay, now I have to go confide in somebody else because now like we're not on the same page here. So I feel like communication is such a big part of a relationship, and it's more so like listening than just speaking, and also like, hey, we need to be on the same page, and if we're not on the same page, you guys need to keep, like, if you love this person and you really fuck with this person, like, you need to keep revisiting conversations to make sure that y'all are on the same page completely.
Yeah, listening and hearing are two completely different actions.
I feel like
It's a big thing. Just because before I let you go, Kate and Avi, I mean, it's a huge thing. Most guys will say, "Don't dare go tell a girl how you're feeling about your boy passing away, or your parent issues, or your money struggles, your financial. Like, you're about to cry. Like, don't go cry to your girl, bro. You're tripping. Go cry to
Why
your
though?
boys. This is what they
No.
say, Zaina. This is what they say.
Boys are so stupid sometimes.
yes, I feel like communication is such a big and major part of a relationship
This is
that
real shit.
people do not work on. Like they just don't. Like it's so strange to me. It took me a little bit. Like trust and believe. I definitely was one of those people at one point, from a point that Wyatt had made not too long ago about how like girls just don't tell their feelings. Like you get into an issue with someone and she doesn't say, okay, this bothered me because XYZ. I used to be that way, but that was like a trauma response. Like legit. I felt like I couldn't be that way. I had a partner at the time who forced me to have these conversations that were uncomfortable, because in the most uncomfortable position, you grow so much, and people don't want to be uncomfortable. They want to sit in their comfortability. They want to hide their feelings. They don't want to talk about it. I've had men who like have been so vulnerable with me, have told me XYZ, and then they'll take it back. They'll just randomly take it back and like, I don't want to burden you with my problems. And I'm like, no,
Problems.
it's not even a burden. Like I like that you confide in me, like because I confide in you. It's nice. And then they'll take it back. And then I have people who are like, oh no, like I was taught, all my life to never be vulnerable as a man. Like, oh, I'm having money troubles, but I can't tell you that because a man is supposed to provide and I'm supposed to be the man of the house, and I don't need your money. I have my own money. My money is your money. It's so like strange, and I hate that because like now I'm kind of like, it's funny, I'm in the position to be like, whoever I'm with, I'm almost always the person, LOL, to like force that conversation. Like we have to have like these conversations. This bothered you, and like I want to know why. Like, okay, this bothered you, I know now, we've learned this, like let's do this, talk about it, be open about it. But it's such a big part of a relationship that a ton of people will not work on before they get into a relationship. And then you have like the disconnect because you're not telling me this, but you're going to go tell so-and-so this, or you don't want to tell me about like how your grandma died and you feel really bad about it, but you're going to cry to your homeboy on the phone while playing like 2K. What's going on? I don't
Honestly, I feel like, what did Drake say? Niggas act more like bitches these days. I just feel like if you're going to go run to your niggas,
The lames do.
I just feel like if you're gonna go run to your niggas about something, especially on a fucking headset or like just in general, like
We're talking deep shit here, ladies. I can't let you get us off path. We're not talking no Xbox bullshit.
no,
Talk. We're talking
I'm just saying, like,
real
if you're
problems, real shit. We're not going
okay,
Xbox for the shit I'm
this
talking about.
happens. What do you mean?
This
do
does
that. They
happen.
cry.
Okay, well, all right. I'll go a little bit more in depth. So most men, real ones, I can only speak on me and who's like me. If I got real problems, I'm not bringing it up. Not even to myself, right? But it takes somebody. What's wrong, Wyatt? I'm good. Nothing's wrong. That's my go-to right there. I'm moving. And it takes almost, usually, sometimes it's your girl if you know that well. And then shout out to all those women that can do that. But mostly it's another guy to be like, yo, bro, come over here. What is wrong? So most men, you have to unlock this. And once you unlock it, now I'll confide in you. And I feel like, especially guys, once that is broken, once I opened up and now she fucked me over, I'll never again in life. And I feel like girls are more open to open it up a little bit more moving on forward in life, because it happens both ways. But I just know for experience of men, we're not going to come tell you I have a problem, baby. That's just not what we do. You almost have to pull it out of us. And I feel most men can pull it out of other men.
I feel like I understand that, but like just like you fellas don't like when you guys ask us what's wrong and we say nothing. It's the same thing. It's honestly the same thing, because like I'm gonna feel like, okay, as a woman, we are supposed to nurture our men. We're supposed to care for our men. We're supposed to do this and we're supposed to do that and we're supposed to nourish him. If I ask you what's wrong and you tell me I'm good, I'm gonna get pissed off, because now you're not. Men want to be providers, right? And you want women to allow you to provide. If you don't allow me to get into your head and figure out what's going on with you so I can help you, you're not allowing me to be a woman. You're not allowing me to nurture you. You're not allowing me to help you. You're not, like, that is what we were put on this earth to do. That's why we raise children.
That's right.
Because that's what we're here for. But if you want to be a provider and you want me to allow you to provide for me, why can't you do the same for me? Because like you're not when women ask you, hey, what's wrong, and you don't want to open up to them, like that feeds us. Like, you know what I mean? That allows us to be women. It allows us to take time to be like, okay, like let me help my man, you know? Like women don't want to make like we don't want to feel like we're not doing shit for you but sex. And sometimes that's what it comes down to, because like I can't help you when you go through a death. Like, hey, are you feeling okay today? And you're just like, I'm okay. And I'm like, are you sure that you're okay? And you're just like, I'm okay. I know that you're not okay, because I might be dealing with the same thing too, and I'm not okay. Yep. So I'm gonna just be like, okay, well, I'm okay too. When you start bringing that, like, are you okay? I'm fine. I don't want to talk about it either. You don't want to talk about it. I don't want to open up. Like, it just becomes, and then there's that there's that wall. So then what? So it's the same thing. Like it has to be a give take. Like, you have to give a little so that she can take a little, and then she has to give a little so that you can take a little, so that you feel like you're doing your job in the position that you're supposed to be in, That's
a fact. I mean, well-rounded everything. Women just kind of makes everything better. If I had a girl with me in my room right now to give a little woman's touch, it'll probably look a little bit better. Okay. But you got to find the right one. So we'll move on. We'll before I get you guys out of here, we'll have a couple little more funny takes. On that right there, Zay. So can you guys tell me any words? Okay. I think this is huge for female words or phrases that mean multiple things. Like, I'll throw a couple out there. I'm fine. Good luck, boy. That could mean I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm fine. You're fucked. I hate you. It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. I'm fine. It's fine. Hey, I'm going to go out with the boys. Is that cool? That's fine. How many things from girls can y'all think of that mean multiple meanings depending on how you say it?
Oh my gosh, you said a mouthful.
I know.
Yeah, the truth. You said them all, basically.
Or I know there's more for girls. Like, oh, is she pretty? Oh yeah, she's pretty. Fucking hate that goddamn bitch. That stupid whore.
Oh, I do that. She might be pretty though. She is pretty, but I might fucking hate that.
Outside
bitch.
Pretty, inside ugly as fuck.
Right.
Okay.
So that's why
Because there's some stupid fucking dudes that will literally walk out the house because she said I'm fine. You're an idiot, dog. She wasn't fine.
No.
I think that I'm fine and I'm okay. Maybe I'm not hungry.
Don't even get started on food, Zana. Don't even. We there's a whole nother show on food and hunger with women. I mean, God damn. How important are periods when girls talk? Because if I put a period in my text, I might have just hit space twice. But if a girl types me and says, it's fine, period, good night, period, I'm looking like, what the fuck did I do? She's pissed. Is that true to all females? Do periods...
I can't really talk because I'm an English teacher.
I'm fine, period, good night, period. No emojis, no nothing. That's a mad text. Come on now.
No, because I'm an English teacher. I might for real fuck around and forget. Like, I got to do right punctuation. Boop, 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 click, send. And then you mad at me and I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry for real. I'm not mad. I just thought.
That's how I used to be in high school. I used to just over exaggerate on the punctuation, but now it's kind of just like we just grown. So
remember that.
I don't know. No one really notices.
Girl, I wish.
And now, do the text change when you're talking to the guy to then when you're dating him for 2 years? Is it a whole different thread of convo once you're more comfortable?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
I feel like I am who I am. So like if I'm texting you, like some days will be good, some days won't be bad, some days will be funny, some days I won't give a fuck, some days I won't talk to you. So I don't know.
Yeah, if you really want to read me, call me on the phone.
Right.
FaceTime me.
Or FaceTime me. I like FaceTime calls. I love being on the phone. Stop. Like, texting is cool, but I like being on the phone. I like, what are you doing? Or what are you doing? Like, FaceTime me. I want to see, like,
Are you one of those that just gets on the phone just to be on the phone?
Yeah, I would do that.
2 hours. I'm just, you talking to me? No, I'm just making food. I'm like, what? I never got that.
To be that way. Oh my God. See, but now though I can't do it. Like someone FaceTimes me, I'm looking at my phone like, why the fuck are you deciding that you want to see me right now? Like, please, no.
No, I can have it. I'm like, oh, you want to talk to to me?
No, I can't do it because I'm like, there's always someone in my face now. You know, I'm my son, so I'm like, no, I don't need you to see me right now. I'll call you back later.
Honestly, this is the little things that make me happy. When I see somebody that I want to talk to, call on my phone or FaceTime me, I'm like, you want to talk to me right now?
Right. Right. Makes it feel good.
All the time for 2 hours. Like, oh.
We learn a lot of game here. I'm giving some game on what I do. These girls are giving us game, what we need to do. Let's go. I love it.
I told you I need my space. So, like, if I'm asking for my space, but you want to FaceTime, like, space, like, we're not physically with each other, but you want to FaceTime me, I'm cool with that. If I don't feel like talking, I'm going to tell you I don't feel like talking.
See, I'm learning shit. Homies out there, fellas, when you start talking to her, call her by her name. They like it. Call her by her name.
I love when people call me. Well, sometimes. Let me. I love when
slow down. They're gonna be blowing your phone up now, girl.
They're gonna be Instagram calling you. Hey,
no.
You want to call? I want to call.
Instagram. Do not call me on Facebook. Do not call me on Snapchat, because then I'm gonna be like, why the fuck is this person calling my phone? If you don't have my personal number, you don't need to be calling me.
You don't need to FaceTime me.
Right. The fuck are you doing? I don't know. Unless you're my family member, do not call my phone on a social media.
And now, one of the last ones I'll have before I let you guys get out of here. What makes somebody off limits? Who is off limits in terms of your girlfriends, guys that whatever? What makes somebody off limits? For me, for guys, if you had sex, what it is, dog. But if you loved her, if y'all were in love, all right, bro, I got to come to you. That's a different ball game. Boom. For girls, I think it's a little different ball game. Who is off limits for females?
Married men.
Yeah, I would say
we don't want that.
Yeah, I feel
straight
like
to the point.
With multiple kids, we don't want that.
No, I would say married men. If you're in a relationship, do not be messaging me, because I'll send your bitch these messages, especially if I ask you to leave me alone. I will. I don't care, because like you didn't care about disrespecting her, so like why can't we show her? You didn't care. As far as like off limits, I feel like we're all grown. So like, obviously, if you were like, I don't know. I just feel like we're all grown, and I just feel like you can have a conversation and be like, hey, I know such and such was this and this, but like I'm feeling this person. Or like if it's one of your like homeboys, or I don't know. Like I just feel like we're all grown. And essentially, just because that person was that person to this person doesn't make that person to that person. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, I just feel like we're all grown. You can have a conversation and be like, hey, I want to pursue this person. And depending on your conversation, like you don't know, you could be, if you don't have that conversation, you could be setting yourself, like that could be your soulmate or the person that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. And just because you don't want to have that conversation, you might, like, let's just say it's one of your friends and they're about to get married or they're about to do this or I don't fucking know. I just feel like it doesn't necessarily make somebody off limits. Just have a conversation, because we're all grown at the end of the day. And you could be missing out on your life partner just because you don't want to have that conversation. If they feel some type of way, then you guys need to have a discussion about it. And then you can make your decision based off of that. That's just my personal opinion.
I find it so funny when people do if she or he, fucked that friend and my friend and that friend. I find it so funny because I'm like, what does it matter? Like, as long as nothing like sexually was transmitted.
That's a whole nother show there.
Like what is the true point? Because I feel like with men, it's always like she, had sex with that friend like 10 years ago, but then that one like 5 years ago. And then it's like, but you have fucked like 3 of my friends now in the span of like 15 years. So I can't go with you. Boy.
Okay. That was how long ago? I'm a whole different person.
Honestly, I feel like any guy, if you fucked his bro, he's not fucking with you. Like, he's not going to take you any further. So that I get, because I'm feeling crazy if you talk to this guy and he trying to holler at me. I'm not talking to him. I just feel like if you're still in my circle, I can't, because the lines can get blurred quickly on your side, his side, my side. Like, I just can't be bothered. Granted, the city is small, so I know we kind of run into the same people, but it's all circumstantial. Like, I don't want nobody who had access to you a couple weeks ago, and now I'm dealing
Yeah,
with you,
no.
and I deal with that
Right.
person too. Like, no.
And,
Like
and
it's years. Like we dated in high school. Like if y'all dated in
Yeah.
high school and this man is in my messages today, and you're like, I can't be your friend anymore. Bye, bitch. Bye.
yep. And
Take a walk.
before I go to the last one, I think you know, all the shows talk about, okay, if a dude fucks a lot of girls, he's a player, he's wanted. Girl fucks a lot of guys, she's a whore. But let me just clear it up, and maybe the audience will learn something as I have. Do girls, because as a guy, if I know you haven't been around, if I look on your Instagram and it's full of sweater pics and no bikini, damn, let me find out. It's a little bit. If you know that the guy hasn't been around a lot, is that better for you, or do you want the dude that's been around? He's the player, everyone likes him, because that's what the image they paint. I don't think it's true.
Honestly, I don't care. I just care about how I get to know you, because the person that you could have been when you're fucking with all these people, you might not be that person with me. I might open you up to a whole different side, or like, you know, like you might trust me enough to open up to a different side. So like, I don't think that the only thing that I will judge you off of is the circumstances and situations that you're fucking all these people in. Like, are you fucking females that are in relationships? Because then you have no respect. Or are you fucking men that are in relationships or married or doing this? Or are you a side bitch? Like, those are the things that I'm just like, okay, well, that's kind of questionable. But as far as like, if you're a player, you might not want to be a player when you start talking to me.
If you have no riz, you cannot be with me, because I want to know that you get bitches outside of me. Like, you don't have no game.
Riz, that's a new word I had to learn about. I
I
don't know what the fuck that was. I learned it the other day.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like, you know, don't do too much, but at the same time, I don't want no guy who has no experience. Like,
right.
That's
that
what I'm saying.
part.
That's
That part.
what I was gonna say. If we're only speaking like physically, no. If you've only like had sex with 2 girls, please don't enter my DMs. Please walk far away from me, because my number is not 2, sir. I'm saying that now. I don't need.
We ain't got time to be teaching toddler training wheels and shit.
I surely do not. I don't need to potty train another motherfucker. Please, Lord Jesus. I don't need it. Please.
Amen on that note.
I'd rather you have gone through and figured out your ins, outs, do's, don'ts. And if I get to you
Some
by the
people
time and you still don't know your do's, don'ts.
I wasn't gonna ask this question, but I gotta ask it. Okay.
What?
Shake the table.
This is
Come on,
some real
shake
shit.
the
Here.
table.
This is some real shit. This is some real shit. Okay. I did not know the severity of this technology. I knew it was great. I knew what it did, but I did not know it was superior to everybody else. So please be honest with me here. We can speak on you and other females. For girls, is a vibrator the top of the line and then the guys start falling in line, or can a guy be above a vibrator? Please tell me the honest truth.
Never, for $400.
What in the fuck are we doing, boys? We got to go up against something with a battery charge plugged in, 5,000 watt lithium battery. What are we doing?
Well, to be fair,
Be honest, Zaina. I've heard that the fucking vibrators are number one, then it's the homies. Like, what?
I have had maybe one sexual experience where I'm just like, this was great. Like, I won't need, but I've had multiple where I'm like, I gotta go home. I gotta go home now. I gotta go.
I feel like the vibrator is just like old reliable. Like, we'll never let you down. I had this conversation the other day where like girls have the shit end of the stick here sexually. No bullshit. Because you know what? Y'all can stick your dick in something, and you know what? It's great for you. It's a great time. For us, if we don't owe, it's like we're sitting there like, can I go home? I need to go feed my dog. I need to go walk my cat in the backyard. Okay, I need to go because this isn't working out. And then we're sitting here like, well, I'm like,
not enough people are talking about this. Okay, you might be dating her, but the fucking vibrator 5,000's really got her. Okay, what we doing?
That's married to me for the rest of my. That's getting buried with me in my casket 6 feet under, and every now and then it's gonna go see, and they're gonna wonder what the fuck's going on because
I feel like you need to spend that time with yourself. You have to. It's essential in order for you to tell someone what you want. You know, you got to know what you want. And also, I feel like it's the solitude of it. Like, you don't got to talk to it. You don't got to cuddle with it after. You don't gotta give them water. You don't gotta do nothing to it. You just
put it away
back.
and bring it back when you want it.
You go wipe it off, clean it real quick,
Clean it up.
You're like,
You see what we're dealing with here, boys? I mean,
it.
I don't know no guys that's like going and grabbing a fucking fleshlight or whatever the fuck them things are called. It's not a thing. But girls,
shit,
the goddamn robot really be holding it down, and we ain't doing our job.
We're going out together, girl.
See,
we're not doing our job, okay?
That's how we played y'all, and y'all didn't realize it by being like, "Hey, let's introduce toys into the bedroom." We played you. We played the fuck out of you.
Yeah, they're substituting your sorry ass. That's a good point right there, Caitlin. Do not be.
But we brought what can.
That's fucked up right there.
We're going on a car ride today. That's where we're going.
That's the reality. And so, and fellas, stop going in there for a 2-minute, get your shit off. Go in there. Goal is get her right. The challenge is her. Can I succeed in this puzzle? We got to figure some shit out. So I had to bring that up because
I feel really bad for y'all sometimes though, because y'all try to go into the bathroom right and get off a little quick, like before you see us. That's like I'm gonna rock her world. I'm a wait to come, and then y'all still are mid. It's very sad for you all. So I feel really bad for those of you that take the extra time before you see us to do that, and then just don't deliver. And then we got to clear it up.
We got to clear it up. A lot of guys will be like, "Oh, well, I came fast because you're lying, bitch. You're lying, dog. You should have prepared better. Okay, you should have studied, prepared better. Okay, do something. I've been there, brother. I've been there. Shit's super wet. I've been there. Hey, baby, I got
the gas station.
I'm pulling out so I can last this longer. Okay, I'm doing this for you.
You too young to be just. You too young to just.
We're not talking about no fucking gas station pills, Kay. We ain't on no goddamn blue pill from the 7-Eleven.
Well, you need to go to the gym. Drink water. Stop fucking so much.
I'm so sorry. Or you know what? Eat a healthy breakfast that fucking day. Eat a fucking great lunch that's gonna energize you, so that when I get there, I'm not like, I gotta go.
Yeah. Girls like hygiene. Girls like it all.
See, and I think that's why for me, when this question came around with like how long is the time frame before you fuck with somebody, like I cannot stress enough that if the size doesn't matter to me personally. So like for me, if it don't, I can't. I gotta go. Like
you better know quick, right?
Like,
I
can't do this anymore. I need to go. Like, please. There's no motion in the ocean bullshit. Some of y'all maybe, but not for me. No, not my experience. Not my experience. No.
And all I'm gonna say is like most independent females that I've met, it's a requirement. If I'm this independent thing, you need to come and put me in my place. Be dominant in the bedroom. And if you're not providing that, what are we doing here?
Right. Something. Because like I can do everything.
I don't want to make decisions.
And
I don't want to make
decisions. Know, if you can't come in and like do what I need you to do, this is as an independent woman, what do I really need you for? Because I'm about to go home and my toy's not about to leave me sad. They
got the ZX 4000 that's hooked up to her fucking Bluetooth music. Okay, it's got lights. What are we doing, boys? Tighten up.
After. Like, you know what I mean? So
put you right to sleep.
Right to sleep. Knock out. It might not even be that long. It might be those 2 minutes, and
that's it.
Out of there.
All the fellas out there, if you've ever been told, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the toy for extra fun. Now you know what the fuck happened to you, my brother. Get in the lab, get in the weight room, study. Let's get better. Last questions I got for you, beautiful ladies. I always ask anybody that's on my show, what is love to you, and how do you know when you find the right person and not just the next one? For me, I'll go ahead and tell you what my point of view of love. I've never really been in love where it's reciprocated, both mutual, but I have been in love, just me, and that's when I'm okay with everything. The little details is what made me love you. It wasn't how you looked, it was how you made me feel, how I feel with you, through you, the potential with us. I'm okay that you snore, baby girl. I'm okay that you have all this. I like you when you have no makeup and you. That's love. All the other shit is just extra. So to the female perspective, what is love? Can you break it down a little bit? Because we're looking for it over here. We gotta know what we're looking for.
Love is kind. It's not boastful. Y'all know the saying. Yeah, I just feel like it's just not all this pressure that we have today, all this just time frames, pressure. Just, it's just a mess. I don't know. Everything is rushed. Everything is on a scale. Everything is on a platform. And it's just not what love needs to be. Love is compassion, compromising. Like, it's just, I don't know what it is today.
I feel like it's not a feeling. It's more so of like a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of people confuse love and lust. And like,
Mm-hmm.
it's actually kind of sad sometimes because, you feel like you're vibing with somebody and then it's just like, it's not the vibe. But like, my thing is like, my love runs deeper than that. So like, let's just say we're talking and we're fucking with each other and we're in lust. And then we're getting in a relationship and we're in love. And then we decide that this relationship is not working out. A lot of people are bitter and they can't hold on to that. Let's just say you just spent a whole year getting to know somebody. That's a whole year. That's a lot. That's a lot of time. It's not a lot of time, but it is a lot of time. In my eyes, if we can't be civil after that, you never loved me because you are upset or you can't fathom the thought of something. And love is a commitment to somebody. Like, no matter where you stand in life, no matter what you're doing, if you decide that, okay, like, we're adults and we can't be together anymore because it's just not working out, like, I still have that love for people where I'm just like, you go through shit in life, you go through an era in time in life, and people are just so quick to be like, oh, well, we're not together, so we don't need to talk. Like, no, I just spent 8 months getting to know you. Like, you might have went through some tragedy, or I might have went through some tragedy, and you were in here during this era of my life, and you think because we can't be together or we can't be in a relationship that you're just gonna take that time and go. Like, no, like, we're cool. There's no beef. If you need something, I'm here because I have that love for you. It's unconditional. It doesn't matter what condition. Like, if you're married and have kids, like, you might not even talk to me, but you need because your family needs. Like, I'm here for you because that's love. But like, people think because they're not in love and they're, things didn't work out, they're not mature enough to accept the fact that, like, okay, we can't be in a relationship. We just aren't compatible. There's too many things that are different that it's just keeping us from being in a relationship. But you guys are more able to be in each other's lives because you love each other. You have that, like, and obviously there's boundaries if you get into a relationship and things like that. But like, I just feel like there's an unconditional part where it's just like, I'm here for whatever, and accepting the fact that if you guys can't be in a relationship, then you can't be in a relationship. Not all people deserve that, but some people do. And some people are not good people in relationships. They're not good partners, but they're good people. They're good humans. They're good friends. They're good people that, you go through things in life or you went through something in life and only they will understand that part of you. And like, maybe you have some trauma or you have some sadness and that person's the only person that could be there for you. But people get so caught up in, oh, he did this and we're not talking, or we can't be together, or he told me he don't want to be with me. Like, it just becomes toxic because people don't know how to set aside the differences between the three of them, I feel like.
Yeah. And even just hearing you say, I think it's big. Love is not a feeling, because it is not. Once I was in love, there was nothing you were gonna do to me. My boys were mad. I'm not coming out, bro. I got who I want. I'm not coming out for shit. What's the point? Kylie Jenner could have walked in the room and I'd have been like, hello, Kylie. Nothing was getting me off of what I had already found. I was in love with that, right? This is a big thing. And I think it plays both sides. But I always want to ask that. Kate, I don't know if you responded. What is love to you?
I mean, I feel like it's the same. It's not a feeling. It's like a state of being almost, if you think about it. Because like, as Zaina has said, like, it's if it's real love, if it's true love, it's unconditional. I have people in my life that, like, I know that in that moment with them or in that relationship with them, like, I had so much true love for them that now, like, even though we know we're not compatible, we can never really truly work it out, no matter who's grown, what we've done. Like, we still, like, we see each other, it's all love. It's always like, hey, like, how are you? It's still joking. It's still this. Like, I can still be in their presence. And it's not animosity, no matter what happened in that relationship, no matter how bad it was, the good, whatever. And that's how you had true unconditional love, like real love with someone in your life. And it just didn't work out. I think, people get caught up on the movie TV show view of love and like what it's been portrayed to us to be for so long that they don't really understand it. And I think then they think, okay, I'm in love with this person, or I love this person because this person did XYZ for me, versus like it wasn't supposed to be what they did for you. It was just supposed to be like
The
with
sacrifice.
just them.
Yes.
It's just
Make you
them.
feel.
Yeah, it's just like I can tell you I've probably had true love for someone maybe twice in my life. And before that, middle school, high school, you think you love fucking everybody and their mama. Like you're like, I love him. I never want to leave him. And really, truly, not did. No. And I feel so sad for those people who don't understand or have not been able to experience that true love, because it's such a wild, like eye-opening growth, kind of spurring experience. So love is just a state of being. You'll know when you've hit that state. You'll know that you have found that person, or you found that true feeling like this is what I'm supposed to feel, not what I've been told I should feel. Like this is the safeness, the I'm always home, like there's no question about anything. Yes, we're gonna argue. Yes, we're gonna like have blowout fights that might last like a couple of days, but at the end of the day, like we come back, we always talk it out, we always figure it out, no matter what. I'm a non-toxic side of it, and once people experience it, they'll know it. But like, love is not the bullshit that you see on this social media shit. People have convinced themselves what it is.
I honestly feel like a lot of people get into these things too, and they're like, oh, it didn't work out, so like we can't speak ever again. Like I get that to an extent, but like I just feel like a lot of people are out here wasting times. Like there's no way in hell that I just spent 3 years of my life getting to know you and going through shit with you for you to just like, if I talk to somebody and you don't at least speak to one of the people that you've been in relationships with, I think that you're out here wasting time because you don't value that time.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Like you don't value that time that you spent. Like we're adults. If something didn't work out, cool. Just like a job. We didn't work out, cool. I'm going to go do what I have to do. No hard feelings. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't think a lot of people have like issues that aren't resolved and that they don't even love themselves. So like when things do end, they're like, oh, I can't deal with this person. I can never talk to this person ever again. Like you might have did some fucked up shit to me. I've been in a lot of fucked up situations and I still have love for all of them because it's just like, that's who you are, and I accept the person that you are, but we can't be together. Right. But I accept you for you, but we can't be together.
Right.
Very true. And last one before we get out of here, I believe, you guys tell me if I'm fucking dead wrong or a little bit right, I believe most females have 3 phases. One guy they're trying to get, they like, or a girl, one they're dealing with right now, and one they're trying to get over, or they're leaving in the past. There's always 3 of them. Where do you fit in? Do you agree with that, or am I fucking dead wrong?
Now that you pointed it out.
Woo! Wydoe, 1 for 1.
I don't know.
They're looking at their list like, oh shit, I got about 5 of them, motherfucker.
I don't know, because I think I've gotten over every single one of my ex. I think the only person you could potentially say like I have to work through getting over is my baby's father, but not even. I'm so like, please, like, father your child, and that's about
As
it.
a new guy come in, I just met Kate, I just met Avi, I just met Zaina. I'm with 3 different guys here. Hello. Is there a 3-team guy that you've already got initiated? One you're looking for, one you got talking to now, and one you're trying to get over. Am I wrong?
Maybe for me, I don't know. I don't have a 3-man roster.
And that was the point of having multiple girls, multiple personalities, but 2 for 1's good for me.
And roster, at least not in the.
Talk to me, Zaina. You're quiet over there. Talk to me now.
I don't have anybody that I'm getting over. I have someone I'm interested in.
There you go.
But I don't have anybody the person that I'm interested in is the person that I'm dealing with. But I'm not getting over anybody.
So your over is just a fucking bag full of homies in the DM out there. That's the 3rd level for you, them DMs, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
On a rainy day, you might pop them open. Okay, let me feel good. Love it.
No. So with my DMs, I'm not like
Zayna's DMs, welcome.
welcome to my DMs. My DMs are very like they be popping. I'm not even gonna flex. They be popping. But like I'm also very like I'm if I'm not interested, I'm gonna let you know like, hey, I'm okay. Because to be honest, I'm nowhere here that you don't deserve a response. And I'm not entertaining them, but like you can have a conversation with me. I'm a normal person. You know, and if I'm not interested in you, I'm gonna kindly let you know, like, hey, I appreciate the interest, but like I'm not on that. Thank you though, but I do appreciate it. But I'm not too good for a response. Like my DMs be jumping, and people actually, there's a lot of people that actually are like, I can't believe that I'm having a normal conversation with you, because some females are just like, oh, I can't talk to you, or oh, this. Like, you never know, you might meet the fucking dopest person ever, and that person might be like, I don't know, might take you to the next level. Like not even like take you to the next level, like career wise, but like they can teach you something. Like, you know what I mean? So like I don't shut people out of my DMs, but I do let them know, like I do be like, hey, I'm not interested. I'm not on that. That's not what I'm doing. Because like I'm not too good for a response. Who the fuck am I? Nobody. I'm pretty, but like I'm not, my looks don't get to me where I'm just like, oh, I'm too pretty, I'm not gonna be responding to you. Like I'm not like that. So yes, my shit be jumping, but like I let people know, like, no, I'm okay. I'm not interested.
Well, listen, I appreciate all you guys taking your time out of this nice Tuesday night to create the first official ladies' night on the Wydoe Podcast. I appreciate you guys being the first ladies to set it off. This is episode 1. If anybody wants to move forward, join the panel. Okay, you're gonna have to really step it up because these 3 really held it down today. A lot of knowledge dropped, a lot of gems gained. I appreciate you guys. Any last words before I get you out of here? And if anybody's looking for these beautiful ladies, their Instagram names are down there, so go ahead and find them if you want to, but be careful in the DMs. They don't like the response. Any last words?
But be careful. Choose your words wisely, because I'll snap too.
I know, I'll just clown you.
We know, Caitlin. We know.
Yeah. Comedian here, you know.
No, but thanks for having me on here.
Yeah, for sure.
I really do appreciate it.
Great.
Absolutely. I just feel like it's cool to give you guys a voice, give women a voice, have different personalities, different responses. So moving forward, I'll definitely edit this video. We're at 2 hours right now. I appreciate you guys. I'll try to make it a little bit shorter, but keep all of the nice info, all the nice answers that you guys gave. Everybody was honest, real. And I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you guys for tuning in to Ladies Night, episode 1 with your boy Wydoe. Avi down here, Caitlin, Zayna. Let's go. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
That is Kate. That is Avi. That is Zayna. And it is your boy Wydoe on the official Wydoe Podcast, episode 33, Ladies Night, episode 1. Hello. If you want to join in moving forward, hit me on the DM. Message your boy. I'll get you locked in. We'll get it booked. Till next time, it's your boy Wydoe, and you know what's coming. How you living? I ask it every time, every show. How you living? And it's all perspective, because you might be having a better day than most. You might be having a worse day than most. So you might as well make it a great day in your head. I just had a great show with some great ladies. I'm having a great night, a great day. And I hope you having a great night, great day. Most importantly, a great life. But it's up to you. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep it blessed. It's your boy Wydoe. I will be back live this week. We got a whole bunch of shit coming. Big guests. If I told you who they were, you wouldn't believe me. So I'm going to just say good night and I love you. Whew. Till next time, it's your boy Wydoe. We feeling good, baby. Let's go get these girls. Now we know what they like.